Bandai Namco.
Welcome, guys, to another TWT throwback. This time we'll be covering Tokyo Tekken Masters. This is 2018. My name's Tasty Steve.
I'm Rip on the other side.
That's what I like to hear. No, man, this is actually, you just said this. This is the unveiling when they showed season 2 gameplay. But this is also kind of like, I feel like the one of the peaks of Tekken where we're looking at all these different names come
Mm-hmm.
in and kind of like get more and more gameplay time. Because I feel like that's one of the things, right? Tekken kind of like gets more and more like just better and more tech as it goes on. And I feel like this is one of the later, as the game is getting older. So we're seeing a lot of like change in like tech, characters, combos, the whole nine.
Yeah, this is basically nearing the end of season one, right?
Yeah.
And when we get into this, we're gonna see the top eight bracket. The players. I remember I was at this event in Japan, and it was just such a stacked tournament. Just to get out of pools was like ridiculous. You had to get there. I was like, I have to try to get the Tishumon just to try to get out of the pool. Like what? Like doesn't even make sense. Like I didn't even make it anywhere near, obviously. But the top end is just stacked. You have like Kudons and Knee and Book and Tishumon and Double and Ranked and Lohai and Mold and just the players are still kind of coming of age back then for some of them, like Lohai back then.
Exactly.
So it's very cool, especially because this was, I think this tournament was still season one, right? Because I think at this event was when they debuted the gameplay trailer for season two in the middle of it, right? So everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen." They get new moves, etc. So we were still learning a lot about what was gonna happen with the history of Tekken 7 at this time in history, I guess.
Well, no, I mean, and the thing is about it though, the more important thing I feel like is that like what Tekken does better, I ain't gonna say better. What happens in Tekken a lot is that like you have these really historically already good players that consistently showed up throughout the lifespan of Tekken 7, right? Um, like you said, man, we have Kakoma. Tishumon is one of those people that was always in contention. We saw him at like multiple events trying to get like those points to kind of qualify. But even more so, like JDCR was already in the midst of a character crisis, going still looking at like Armor King playing the Dragonoff when we was watching him play a lot of Dragonoff coming from season 1. We were also looking at Kudans, who I can't remember if this is before or after, but a lot of people, this is still where Kudans was still making the rise back to be like, damn, who was Kudans? Like people knew who Kudans was, but there were
Mm-hmm.
some people who was like, man, who's this Kudans guy who plays with Devil Jin? He's not good. And this is like, man, you guys don't know who Kudans is, and it's like that's kind of where we were, and I feel like in the world of Tekken 7. But this is really good. I say that this only happens in Tekken, but it happens in other games. But like Tekken gives you those players that have been consecutively good for months, years on top of years, and now we're getting to see that transition, which is I feel is really unique in the world of Tekken 7. Like it's not a lot of time, well, and just fighting games in general. It's not a lot of games that let you see a lot of those players that carry over from game to game, still be really good, and still on top of that, on the eve at this time of the tournament, for the next iteration of the game, for the next version, which made drastic changes throughout the
Mm-hmm.
system and the whole nine. So this is like a very good point. These TWT throwbacks are very much a good highlighting point for like the lifespan of the game. I don't know if anybody else is looking at it like that, but this is the way I see it. Every time I see a TWT, I'm like, what the hell was happening? Season 2, oh my God, there's different seasons of this game. The light bar changes colors. Main players are like playing completely different characters. There's new things. They added wall bounce in this season. Like all these things are things that you keep in mind when I come back to these TWT throwbacks.
I'm trying to remember 2018, right? Because 2017 was the year that Kudons won. So at this point, people already knew, right? But before I get there, make sure you guys follow us online. If you guys are already watching on Tekken on the Twitch channel. On YouTube, we got the Bandai Namco Fight channel. Twitter, it's on Tekken. Facebook on Tekken. And also on Twitter, the BNE Esports Twitter account, which some of you guys may have found it from there. It's the place to get all your Tekken information. Obviously, if you guys have been following Harada and Michael Murray, you've seen that they've had some stuff in the works. They just have been delayed in telling you guys when it's coming out. I don't think we're doing that tonight, by the way, so don't get your hopes up. But make sure you guys join the conversation about this event at hashtag TWT Throwback. All right? We good? We good.
Hashtag TWT throwback. Join the conversation. And of course, this isn't like a regular event, right? We're kind of just walking you guys down memory lane. There's a lot of people that have bought Tekken 7 since it went on sale on Steam like 5 times since then. So we need to make sure you guys know, your tournament history. This is taking you guys through the yearbook of Tekken 7, so to speak, in a term of ways, right? But either way, let's take a look at this bracket really quick. We've already touched on some of the people that was there. I can hear my boy Jayuna in my ear, but we got Kudans, Rock's Dragon's Knee. Oh my God, already.
That's the first round match.
Red. Alpha Red, man, that is such a sick team. Alpha Red book. Team Alpha Red, sitting in the book. And then, of course, we have Tishumon, CGG, Kwamba Tishumon. And then, of course, we have double right under it. Rangchu, at one time, the tasty Rangchu, double the god. First Sans Low High, another defunct team at this point, as well as Mogul down there. And this is already a stacked top 8 at Tokyo Tekken Masters. This is definitely a scary top 8 to be a part of.
This tournament, obviously, you know, anything that's in Japan or Korea, you're going to have players from both regions show up to. And obviously, that's like some of the highest level Tekken in the world. So this tournament was just absolutely ridiculous. Getting to this top 8, you know, just look at this bracket. I'm thinking about Rangchu here. At this point, it's probably very early in the year for 2018, maybe like April or March sort of deal. And Rangchu ends up winning the TWT this year. You know?
The Rangchu. You mean Tasty Rangchu? You gotta say his name. His name's Tasty.
I don't think he was tasty when he won it.
He was always tasty.
But yeah, looking back at this event, I don't think anyone had him on their radar as like, this guy's going to be the champion this year. Wait till you guys see the end of the year when he's gonna beat Kudans and Knee back to back or whatever it was. It wasn't even like that. It was like Knee and then it was Knee and Kudan back to back. Yeah.
The DeLorean slides into the TWT. Ooh, Marty, get in. Rangchu's gonna win the TWT this year. No way. Well, now you gotta get in and find out. But he only plays Panda. What the hell are you talking about?
Panda's about to win the TWT. We gotta fix this.
That's Eris. It's actually Eris getting in the DeLorean with Markman. Yo, Markman, did you hear that Rangchu and Panda is about to win TWT this year? We gotta go fix this.
Oh man! Oh yeah, Kudans. This is what you
Kudans?
Yeah, freshly UYU.
Brand spanking new, fresh out of the UYU womb. Kudans.
5-10 minutes waiting for the okay to press
and Knee back here. Is this the year that they had the better input lag, etc.?
No way.
Oh my god! Look how we started. Did you see what he picked?
Did he pick Lily?
Kane is here. That's the funniest thing.
Yes.
Kane is here. He's in the crowd.
Oh my god. I've seen him use a lot of
and I was there with Lily. Oh, it's not with Lily. With Kane at the event. I was there with Lily.
With the Lily.
With Kane. So he got to see Lily picked in the top 8. We were like, say what?
I know he was in awe, but she's not even good. I don't know why he's doing this. That's Kane.
Arctic snowfall. No
oh man.
All right, let's see, man. And this is like but she got that crazy side step. I keep forgetting about that. She got some pretty high evasiveness, man.
And this was like ridiculous. That we're like, wait a second. Knee is picking Lily against Kudans, the guy who just won the TWT championship. Like, why would you pick Lily? Bottom tier Lily?
Yo, look at these the banana life bars. That was a smoothie life bar. That was a smoothie making life bar.
Oh, is that your primary ingredient in your smoothies, bananas?
Hell yeah. You don't know how to make a smoothie, bro?
Hell yeah. What do you have to do? Do you think I'm putting milk in there, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I put milk in mine. I'm just saying.
I know. A lot of people do.
He just brings out the Lily. Round 1, easy.
Oh, damn. First round instantly goes to me. We got to get back on topic, bro. We got to get back on topic.
You got distracted with bananas.
I mean, I really want a smoothie. I haven't eaten breakfast. All right. Demon Paw. Demon Paw. Oh, nice. Down 4-3, counter hit, yeah.
And that down 4-3, you know, I was just thinking the other day, like, you rarely ever see Lily anymore.
Oh, there he is.
Like, I feel like I see every other character more than I see Lily now.
Dude, I blame Kane. He said she sucks, and then nobody believes, like, yeah, man, Kane only loves Lily, so she has to suck now. Yeah, we got to switch characters completely. Kane switches characters, now he's playing Heihachi and shaved his head so he can be more like Heihachi. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I bet you Aries didn't tell Markman this in the DeLorean. He's like, yo, bro, he's going to shave his head. He's going to look cooler, and he's going to play Heihachi. He's going to be crazy in the future.
Are you seeing these side steps? Just side step that all day.
Just walking so leisurely.
Up forward, too. I know you can step that so easily.
On that endless stage, and he's got all the space to move back. Kudan's going to have to
so leisurely just walking around. Oh, I see the Kudans are trying to track.
Track him that time, too. Backer mix up.
Man, it's like I can hear you commentating.
I did. I heard it right after. I was like, damn it. At least I'm ahead of myself in the past, you know?
Right? Yeah, we've got better at commentary. That's godlike.
Oh, he's got one of them in his own. All right.
Nice. Oh, that
Kudos
ender
caught
right
up here,
there.
raging now.
These are a lot
Use the
closer.
dash up. I like
A little
it.
better for the
Like
Oki as well too.
Scary, though.
Never, I swear, I'm pretty sure he never did that again after this tournament. I'm pretty sure he never used that ender again after this tournament. That 4-1.
I think that Knee tried Lily again, if I'm not mistaken, in the TWT finals of this year.
It looks like he's deciding to go with that kind of a play style here against Knee.
Oh, look at that Weibo. That Weibo's still crispy though.
Mhm.
That
Cool
Weibo's
on.
still crispy though.
Drops
About
the ender.
time.
And that's the thing, man. I feel like Lily can always, her moves have such like deceptively long range. Like down 4-3 for instance, right? You always want to move in that range, but you see her like move and then you stop, you're like, oh, that's slower than I thought I would have tried to move. Get hit by down 4-3. Even if it's not a counter hit. The fact of the matter is she gets to keep you in that range where you have to watch out for a sidestep and Matterhorn as well, big launchers, all things that come out. So you have to be really careful in that up close game versus Lily, even though she is fighting a machine, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. And I think her lows are pretty good too, right? That down thing, low parry after the low. Oh, rage comeback.
Rage out to save time? No, he's gonna save. Oh yeah, all right.
All right.
Wow. No, definitely not. Time on his side here though.
Yeah, I think life is still
I think time's not on anyone's side.
Yeah,
Yeah, root of evil.
That didn't kill? Oh my
What
god.
the hell?
dude.
That was so
Okay,
crazy.
all right.
All right, okay.
Man,
That
this
was
place y'all was like commentating in. It's like a 2D place. This is like a not real world. This is like the cartoon world, man.
Was he determined
This
last night?
is-
He's like, all right, Q-Don's first match. Go Lily.
I
Did he
feel like this
decide
is a
this morning
Namco
with
building.
coffee?
Oh, really? This place is sick.
Yeah, I think this
Maybe
is
he's on his train right over.
the older office, or no? I think it's the same office. I don't remember. I think it's a Namco office though.
He's like,
Pretty
yo,
sure.
he's weak to Lily.
I would say like 99% sure.
This is a cool looking office.
No, it was cool. This was we had like clear out a whole section for it. And then there's like on the other side of where we're sitting, like the direction my pass rip is looking, like you can see straight out the window back there.
He's proven if he went.
I
Trying
just
to leave
picture,
Tokyo.
I can just picture like Future Rip. Hey, Pass Rip talks to Future Rip.
We get a wall this time around. Kudons though.
Hey man.
I feel like he learned a lot.
Yep.
Those
Hey,
first
Rip,
two
watch
rounds
out,
were
watch
rough,
out.
and he definitely learned a lot. So.
Oh, and this is first of two. Man, I just realized it's been so long since we have a damn TWT event.
Man, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now. I was looking at the event from last night, and I like started talking about the matches. I was like, oh my god, I missed tournaments so much right now. Like, what the hell is going on?
Pressure.
Oh man, yeah, that was a good idea to track that back forward too. Late skip the starter.
No hell sweep. Only one hell sweep so far.
He doesn't want to
I like
commit
these jabs just to make sure. And you can see Kudons using those jabs just to see if he's gonna try to quick sidestep, right? Kind of get a read on it. Check with the jabs, using the power crush as well. That's another thing you want to look for. Start looking for those jabs, right? So now Lily's gonna wait. Knee's gonna wait. Now you start using those power crushes just in case you see some of those slower moves coming from Lily. You can get the power crush, get the knockdown, take that offensive.
Yeah, it was so weird that Kudons even went for that power crush there. Like, I'm so curious about why he thought that was a good idea. Knee was just check with the jab, trying to approach slowly like that, just like that, right? Single jab. Oh my goodness.
Hands off the horns, honey.
There it is. So how much that rage I can do?
Oh, Float didn't convert.
This is so crazy too. I never got to talk to Knee about when he decided he wanted Lily for Kudons.
Oh, nice while standing too. Go straight into the rage drive. No, I really, and like that's one of the things I will say. Like I love having those conversations with players, right? I love to know like what happened at events. I'm like, man, why'd you pick this character? Like I remember when I was in like London last year, and I saw like Knee versus Lohai, and Knee won, but in the set, Lohai picked Steve versus Steve, right? And I said, why would you go Steve versus Steve? He said nothing else was working. Like I had no other character to go to. I wanted to see what was going to happen, and he did. He did do objectively better, but it's just the fact of the matter. Right? Going back to be able to talk to someone after a tournament is another thing that I miss. Like, damn, why'd you do this? Why would you do that? Why this character? You know?
That's always a lot of fun, right? And chat, do you guys remember, like with Knee and Kudons, they must have met some point before this, where Kudons beat him for Knee to be like, I need a different character for Kudons specifically.
Ah, that could be very true.
There it is.
Right? Yeah, that was sick. He ducked the high and electric punish.
It's the regular.
And think about this, this is season 1 Kudons, right? Like, imagine Kudons right now with the electric recovery, that it is currently. That is scary.
Exactly, right? We better hope these offline events stay going. This dude Kudon's gonna come back and just beat everybody, man. Tsunami on the punish. I dig it. L sweep.
Yeah, delayed one too.
I love the fact that like going for Oki in that situation is so good, man. And it's a lot of times I feel like you don't see, I feel like that's a newer Devil Gen thing to use that kind of Oki, I should say. Change up the wake up time, and so you get more options to do different wave dash entry, as well as just, you know, hit them with those delayed hell sweeps, just to see what they're gonna do. Down four.
Man, oh man, is it gonna be 2-0?
Damn, he's turning them ankles up.
Shaking his hands. He doesn't look comfortable. Maybe he looks nervous. Who knows?
He played Katarina before this, I think. Wow. Again, apparently, so if what I'm seeing in the chat is correct, apparently he played Katarina before this.
I mean, it wasn't at this tournament though, right? So it must have been at the previous event even, because this is winner side of the bracket here.
Nice block.
But yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, Katarina was all over the place back in these days. You know, I think later on is when he started bringing out a lot of Paul, right?
Yeah, I think this is was it this same year where he was like in tournaments playing like Jack and stuff like that, where he was just like playing a lot of different characters, because I guess he felt like, you know, this, and I think it's the same around the same time, you know, Speed Kicks, the recently retired Speed Kicks, was also trying to like get to a lot of these different characters and switch up and play, because he felt like the matchup might be a little better. So you're probably right. You're probably right, because I remember them kind of doing it around the same time when they were pulling out these multiple characters to try to like deal with the different matchups. And there's the Katarina. And there's the Katarina. So
wow. All right. Wow. So
pass Rip, tell us. Pass Rip.
I was like listening to myself. Like, what did he say?
Oh man, this is sick. Somebody said, "Is this live?" Yeah, this is definitely live. Live from the future.
What's their name? You can read their name.
Send a message to everybody.
Nah, man, I can't. Wait, whose name? I see Farp in the background.
Live.
Oh no, I definitely can't read that name. That's Korean, bro. I can't. No.
No, never mind. My bad. Holy moly! All right, let's see. So this is one apiece here. So Kudon's got a game against the Lily here.
That was crazy.
Also, like, Katarina got like significant buffs after this, right? She got like some crazy buffs after this.
I don't even remember, dude. Like, keeping up with the patches season to season is so hard for all of them.
It's really hard. It's really hard. I just remember, like, after this, she definitely got buffed. I
remember people were complaining about her though. Like, I feel like she got nerfed at some point too, and then she got buffed again later. I don't even remember. But right now, Kudon's with rage, gets the wall stand too. Good block. Oh yeah, those stupid lows verse got changed too.
Oh yeah, that's three. Oh, yo, Kudon. Big boy damage.
Suddenly 2 hits.
Yeah, he is chugging the wall. He's like a bunch of ice cubes with it too.
I don't know what you're talking about in the background. I just heard you say something about
ice cream. Right? I thought it said ice cream, dude. I was like, whoa, ice cream. Have some of that. Damn.
The whip punish. Yo, offline whip punishes. I missed thee.
Bro.
Okay. I'm saying that, but I've definitely seen some crazy like whip punishes online. Well, I'm like, I can't, like legit, I see it online. I'm like, dude, you did that online?
Looking great right now. Need's in trouble. The perfect.
Wow. This turned around so quickly. It's so funny because this is not at all how I remember this going down. I was like, man, Need just beat him up with Lily. That was so crazy. that's what it is in my head, you know?
The Evo runner-up, I forgot about that.
I like that.
Man.
I like how Kudon is definitely like, he's changing up the offense a lot.
Oh, God. Did you see that single backdash whip punish electric?
Offline whip punishing, baby. You can smell it.
Damn. Checked with the wall stand and fall off the crouch dash, so he would stand up and then immediately came back in crouch dash, wave dash into the hell sweep.
Scary now.
He's in range. Can you make this call?
Yeah, and you can see D getting super aggro, right? He's definitely trying to get Kudon to swing right now.
He's getting bodied right now.
3 times so far.
Yeah, he's going to need something big if he's going to bring this back.
He's running out of time. Counter
Oh, magic 4, no combo.
Now 12 seconds. He can still make it happen.
Look at that instant wild standing 4.
Now back to Kudon's.
It's so good because that wild standing 4, like, one is different than other people's wild standing 4s because it's tsunami kicks, right? So you actually get the opportunity to get a follow-up just in case it hits. And like you said before, man, wild standing 4 boosts like that standing, right? So like they're trying to like kind of snake dash in. It can definitely get you caught a lot of times. That's why wild standing 4 is a really good tool overall because it has crazy range, right? Damn, I don't even know who this Giuna guy is, man. Have you seen him now? He looks like a mountain man. He's got like a full beard. He looks like he got 6 kids. He looks like a lumberjack. Like he has an axe, goes out to the wood frequently, and eats waffles and writes books. That's what he looks like now. Looks like a mountain man. I like
when
the
I saw his beard, I was mad that he never had it before. You know, I was like, why did you ever shave before? His
My man
beard
got
is
a hobo
ridiculous.
beard. He got like the full-blown hobo man of the wild beard. My man
But
looks
it
like a
doesn't
train
look
jumper.
hobo-like, you know.
He
It's,
got
like,
the-
it's full, you know. It's thick.
We've got the other side.
It's
of the
full.
bracket.
It's thick.
Yeah.
Tishumon going up against Book.
Yeah, so we're in Japan.
Those
we're in
are all the
Tokyo.
reasons
This is
I don't
all
grow a
the
beard,
best
you know?
Japanese
I'm about to
players
make me
are
an
actually
emote of young
expected
Giuna.
to
And I'm like, yo,
by
old
Japanese
Giuna.
players. Instead, we have Italy,
Old and new
Thailand.
Giuna. Oh my God. Before quarantine, after quarantine. That's the
From the
Giuna I
last
want to
match,
see. I want to
Lily
see the
picked.
comparison.
Coming out
Yeah,
beautiful
we had
warfare
replay
here.
technology?
I thought Kudos was gonna
Damn,
take it back
wait,
in
I
that
don't even
first
think
game,
we have
but
that
this
technology
dominance
anymore. I
in the
blame
Vanguard.
Spencer.
A ton of damage. You're still
We can't even do this
slightly
anymore.
behind, I think Kudos
Spencer
I mean,
Just slacking on his
technically,
pamper.
this is our replay, Steve. It just comes a couple years later.
A couple of years later, we got to put it in a whole replay package. And then,
Get the full grounded damage.
We got, like,
Oh,
one
man.
pixel left, still able to
I'm
close it
just
out.
kidding, Spencer. Calm down. Spencer instantly got him.
We
Damn,
have
Steve.
nice
Like, I'm just
blocks,
joking.
elite
bro.
rage art.
Oh, man.
Second game was just.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? See, I was just playing Spencer. All right, Jesus.
Probably a better picture.
Oh, I hope that actually happens.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yo, we got a bunch of people in the chat, though. Shout out to, yo, your boy Sunset is in the chat, real.
Yo,
The
son.
clip god himself.
And look, he's
Clip
got
God.
bearded Juna emote already.
There's a pop-off right
Man, you stole my idea, bro. Come on, man.
It already exists, Steve.
No,
and
it
it's
didn't,
from
dude.
Giuna.
Nah, man. That guy doesn't know how cool he looks now. There's no way he would have
He
did that.
has an emote of himself with a beard.
I just think that him being all vain and shit, man. You know how he is, dude. That guy's just, he's cooking now. He feels like he's a completely new
Have you
person.
seen those
He eats
cooking
waffles. Yeah, I've seen him, actually. I've hosted
he
him a
make
few
waffles?
times. He definitely, you ain't, see, that's why I said it, bro. You ain't even keeping up on the new Giuna lore, man. He's got 2 kids now. He's now a lumberjack. Yeah, man. He has a fireplace in his house. That's why he became a lumberjack. Look it up. Giuna, can you
I don't
confirm
think
it in
they
the
have
chat?
fireplaces in Japan.
Yeah, that's how he lives out in the woods. He's a mountain man now, bro. You got to talk to Giuna. It's been a while. It's been a while. Anyway, back to the match.
Three or four of his
Tissue
Sounds way
top
cooler.
hits in a row. Fifth,
Tissue Mine versus Dave. He had the Oscar Mayer sponsorship right on the sleeve.
five in Thai means hot. You say
Wait a
it's hot.
second.
Yeah, 5 and ties like hot.
I think
No.
it's 5 fifth place
Oscar
finishes.
Mayer
It's like,
sponsored
hot
Tissue
laughing
Mine?
at him.
Bro, they knew what was up.
Do better.
What's their
Bro,
jingle,
Earlier,
Steve?
too, so,
I can't even
these
remember. You know what? I
wrestlers
knew
That's where I get all
that
my
you were going to
crap.
do it,
He
and I
was
can't
pumping
remember,
up,
but I'm going to
right?
look it
He
up.
was
Hold on.
pumping up. His face
I'm
was
sure
red.
it says
"You
weenie
okay?"
in it.
He's like, I drank too much. He's like, what?
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing I can think of is the Simpsons episode where they were singing like some hot dog jingle song. That's the only thing I can think of.
Dude, I'm just imagining you using Google and deleting your computer right now. That's all that's going through my head.
But hopefully he's doing well.
That was your
boy.
fault, Rip. You definitely destroyed
That
my
was definitely
computer.
not my fault,
Very
bro.
confident. He's been
I was trying to help
Alpha
you in the
Reds,
world.
Japanese
Hold on,
players
hold on.
Red
fighting
Bull.
Tuesday, and just this man exudes.
Oh, man.
He's got all of Europe behind him.
At this event,
Yeah, just being
Tishumon,
chatted on Twitter.
he was the EU representative, right? Europe's representative here in the top
Over
8.
there, boy from Italy.
This was when he was going around to a lot of events, and everyone's kind of rooting for him to make it to the finals. I don't remember if he did make the finals. I feel like he fell short at the very end, but he still came to Amsterdam anyway.
Character, but for some reason we saw
Oh,
tons of
man.
them here over the weekend.
I found the jingle, by the way.
Oh, yeah, how does it go?
I'll tell you later.
In the building.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the real Harada.
Mhm.
All right.
Bro, first off, another thing that has not changed. You talked about, like, characters that we don't get to see that much.
Easy 6 to 10
Raven
rounds
is
out here.
another one of those characters. And, like, first off, I got to say, like, shout outs to Tissue Mine. Like, legitimately, continually running, like,
Might have been a mistake.
Raven, right? Also, the Phantom from UK, if I'm not mistaken.
Europe, he's
Also,
somewhere in Europe. I don't
Yeah.
remember where.
Maybe New Zealand? I could be wrong. Please don't be mad
New
at me, Phantom.
Zealand?
I
Hell no.
can't
That's
even
not in
remember,
Europe,
bro.
Steve.
And look, man, I wasn't sure, bro. I'm just saying. But nah, man, shout out to the Phantom as well, who also is a Master Raven player. I actually made a deal with him that I'm not going to forget before I come back and see him again.
What is it?
I'll tell you later. I can't say it on stream,
Oh,
but I'll tell
come
you
on.
later. It's pretty
Phantom
good,
is so
though.
fun. Do you remember when he jumped over that table or something?
Uh-huh.
When he knocked over that table? Is that the deal you made with him? You're
No.
going to knock over a table next time you're on commentary?
Man, that dude Phantom is a big dude, man. He's like
He's
a giant
huge.
now that I think
Yeah.
about it.
He's like 6'4" or something, I feel like.
He's definitely like 6'4", 6'2", or some shit, something like that. Okay.
Damn.
You're out of practice, huh?
Yeah, definitely out of practice. I'm in full regular Steve stream mode right now.
Oh, man. LLRK from Book here. And, you know, you're talking about not seeing a lot of Master Raven. I actually picked this character up maybe like a month ago or something just to see, right? Somebody in my chat was like, you know, saying, hey, Rip, try it out, whatever. I was like, okay, fine. And the thing is, she's good, but she's so inconsistent in terms of like hurtbox, hitbox. She's kind of like Fakamram before Fakamram existed. And I didn't notice. Yeah.
To deal with it.
But yeah, she's very funky to
Whoever
use,
won
and she's
the
got some
winner
really
side,
good
he would
tools
be
though.
guaranteed the
Yeah,
Yeah,
she has
delayed
some-
hop.
Still has some of the best wall carry in the game. I know a lot of people always
Unfortunately,
man, I need wall carry this, wall carry that. Like Master Raven's one of those characters that's consistently had ridiculous wall carry the entire time. And you talk about her hitbox being like all funky, right? But like as a character, like she has very particular placement. I feel like she plays like kind of like younger, like oh my point. Oh, that was godlike.
Sandstorm? Is that what it's called?
But I feel like she's one of those characters that because of her movement, it's very, very hard to get like a beep on her. So even if you know how to punish a lot of like Ravens, like Master Raven's attacks, being able to keep track, knowing the strategy behind a specific Master Raven player makes it all the more difficult to fight a Master Raven no matter what.
Yeah, I think like, you know, when you play a character like Ling Xiaoyu or Eddie, they don't really play like traditional Tekken characters. You gotta kind of know how the character works by themselves. That's where Master Raven fits for me. Like when I try to use her as like a normal Tekken character, it's like, this doesn't work. You can't do anything. You can't just get like, I'm just gonna do a down for two and hit some simple buttons and then get a combo. Nope. You gotta know the exact specific combo from every launcher, and you gotta know like, she's got like these little do this part, then sidestep before the next part of the combo.
And then back turn it and do this one thing to go into this string. You can't, like, her combos completely change in some instances, especially if you're not familiar with the character. And then we're talking a lot about, like, Tishuman, right? Who has definitely been consistent, like, in the past few years of Tekken. But what about Book? Book has been on the, like, he's been, like, blipping on the radar, like, not because he's ever left it, but because he got closer and closer. This is the build-up, right? Before he won Evo Japan, regardless of, like, the character, you know what I'm saying? Like, Book has been consistently, and I mean consistently, showing up to top 8s all over the world, repping Jin, and not changing, right? Like, literally just been always, like, upping his game, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that.
I feel like, you know, this is back, this event, right? When this is like early 2018. I think this is when Book still believed that he could get it done with Jin. And I think like as this year went on and into like 2019, he started like losing faith in Jin. He's like, I'm gonna bring out the Shaheen and this Claudio. Actually, he was at this event. I remember now. He was at this event. I was talking to Book, and he told me
damage.
Damn. Yeah, he told me at this event that, you know, he wanted to try out like Claudio because he's good with hop kicks.
Kind of sucked for Buck. I would have taken the hit and done more damage with it, right?
Oh, hold on, man. I gotta see what happens. Hold on. It's been 2 years. Damn, that had hella range. Oh my god.
Tishuman's a monster, dude.
Could be.
He goes 0-2. He's in 5th place.
You better tell him. Tishuman, tell him. My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR.
My baloney has a first name.
What's crazy was I went to YouTube and I saw that kid and it instantly just hit me. My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. That kid was adorable. Did you see
Bro, we're about to get Oscar Myers sponsoring TWT next year. That's gonna be tight.
I'm just saying, bro. Yo, send them my way. As long as y'all make turkey dogs, we in there, bro. Big damage. Look at this offense, and this is exactly what I was talking about. We talk about how difficult she is to use, but she has so many tools, right? Like she can deal with almost any situation, and just like that, my boy. Tell him again. My baloney has a first name. It's right there on my screen. He shakes your hand.
I like how like aggressive he said that. My baloney has a first name.
Right? Master Raven. No, say the first name, bro. OSCAR. You're damn right. Oscar Meyer, Tishuman, Kwamba. You got to say all.
Not only Tishuman proving top 8 winners, but he's not going 0-2. He's going to win his finals guaranteed some top 3.
I can't believe how different Giuna looks, man. I bet you if, like, present Giuna saw this Giuna, he'd beat his ass, man. He wouldn't let you walk around the street looking like him. He's like, you're a sham. You're not even the real Giuna. If future Giuna could see this Giuna, he's like, bro, learn how to cook. And then he disappears. He's like, why would I learn how to cook? Oh, man.
I'm curious.
Yeah, this Giuna is way too cool for future Giuna. Future Giuna would definitely beat up this Giuna right now.
You're saying future Giuna is not cool?
Yo, I'm saying future Giuna is too cool for this Giuna, bro. Look at him all smiling and stuff. Future Giuna would not like this at all. I hope he's not watching this. He's going to find this. He's going to go back in time and beat this Giuna up. That's what he's going to do. Look at him wearing beads and stuff. He don't even wear the beads around his wrist no more. Even though he stole my style. Yeah, man. He don't even wear them no more. They're like
Yeah, he
puka
doesn't
shells
need
and
them now that
stuff.
he's got that beard that you can't get. Like he's like, I don't need these beads anymore.
I can definitely get that beard.
I don't think you can.
You can't tell by this camera, but I'm looking mad scraggly right now. I'm just telling you right now, bro. If I comb this beard out, a bird will fly out of it. I'll have some old Oscar Mayer wieners in there. Bro, look at
that is
Raichu's hair.
disgusting.
Look at Raichu's hair. He looks godlike. Oh, that's, man, look, man, this dude looks cool, bro.
Oh,
You gotta get the
dude.
highlights back.
This is a unsponsored double too, like way before his UIU days. Way before.
Like, I gotta win, bro.
Dang, man, this
Top
is
8 times.
definitely a
Can't
trip
lose
down
balls.
memory lane.
The crowd's been pretty
Yeah,
quiet.
this is
so
crazy.
far.
And this is the year Raichu wins.
Get behind
This is
him.
loser
Yes,
bracket at this
definitely
tournament.
making noise here for double.
That's oh
Ranchu,
dude.
of course, gonna go with
Man, there's the
This is gnarly.
panda.
He likes
I
Panda.
could picture Aris somewhere getting mad.
This is
Panda.
the rage art.
Nobody wants this character.
It's like one goes in front, one leaves them in front, one leaves them in
1 year later, wins TW.
Let's get a wall stage.
1
Double
year
rematch.
later.
Rematch handshake. We're going to Hammerhead?
Oh, you
man.
love this stage. Oh man, that's not a random stage.
Dude, at Hammerhead stage, oh yeah, you had to pick random stages back then, right? That was part of the rules back then.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't select stage when you lose and everything.
This is before the Jimmy effect.
That's also another factor, right? Just power you up, right? It gets
The Jimmy effect, that's right. He needs to put his foot down more often. If
Right.
Jimmy came out and said, these are the changes that need to happen to these characters,
No,
Bounce would be like, oh, I don't know.
Well, Jimmy did
said
say
so.
it.
Yeah.
Did you hear Jimmy? He's mad. He said something on Twitter. You know he's mad. We gotta change it.
He doesn't tweet very often.
He doesn't
But
tweet
when he
often.
does,
It doesn't feel like in a way.
we got to take care of it. 1+2 throw, no break.
Run up Iron Head, no break. Yeah,
Man,
double
you
makes
know,
top eight
Double's
kinda
law,
shaky match, too.
it
Like, I
changed so
remember
much.
a lot
Like,
of
you know,
comebacks.
he would always do the wild standing
Yeah,
forward
it wasn't
pressure.
really
Like
rough.
back here,
Exactly.
like dash and wild standing forward. I don't think we're
See
going
how
to see
he
much of that.
knows What he knows.
You know,
here
one
to
thing I like
hand
about
the
Double is
matchup.
he commits to law.
Yeah, I
He
feel like
didn't
he-
change
I feel like
characters. He
both
didn't
players
say,
know the
hey
past
man,
match
there's
were
this
wrong,
new
so it's just
Bakaram,
like
this new Leroy. Didn't
Yeah,
change.
but they don't like him.
Still
Boom.
playing law. Year
Mhm.
in and year out. Rip, you hear that?
Beautiful.
Didn't change characters.
That was awesome.
Didn't
I love
change
it.
characters.
I love it.
Even if
You know,
Ranchu's
still
sitting
playing
down on the
You
technical
gotta
law,
be
for
right?
There are
4 or
very
5
few
months.
law loyalists out there, bro.
Very, very, very few. They can win tournaments,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Evos, get top, and just still, just, you know,
You're
but
right.
Double,
Hey,
stick it. You
That's
know,
amazing. Hey, Steve, what team do you think Double used in Tekken Tag 2?
I don't even care.
Oh, okay. I'm
I'm
just
not
curious.
talking
Yeah.
about Tekken
Oh,
Tag
yeah.
2. I'm
Oh,
talking
good.
about
Oh, years and years and years. Go on.
No.
Wall standing 2, got him.
Yeah, he treated it
To
like
the
a
wall,
robot.
Ranchu, boom.
Bare Booty. Oh, it's been a minute since I seen that. We haven't been to Rain Chuzu in a while. Bare Booty.
You know, that
Mhm.
hop kick punish is really scary because I think maybe there is someone familiar.
Wow, that was a really good try for the down 4-2 there. That was
Yeah.
an amazing
He,
block.
he stepped into it. That was godlike.
He stepped in and blocked it. That's going to be short? No, he nailed it.
Ooh.
Other side?
Yeah, if he does that again later, like he's gonna get a free hit. So he's got to
Tell
watch
him
out
pass,
how
Rick.
much life he has when he goes for that combo.
Oh, 1-1-1. Bare Clef Cannon. Bare Booty
Oh,
again.
Circus? No, sir.
Not going to the circle.
Oh,
I said
back.
I'm not going to the circle. Let's get back in there.
Bro, that was godlike.
Back to the wall.
Circus escaped twice just to switch position
Oh,
back.
the
Ooh,
hop
hop
kick.
kick.
Ragey
Oh,
too.
he's got the round just with Rage Art.
Yeah, just use it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't even try DSS. Wall carry might not reach right. Who
And
knows?
no, he did not use double law in tag 2. He used law in Nina.
Yeah, he used Law Nina.
All right, double staying alive here, showing some signs.
I remember
of
because I
life.
beat him at Evo.
Run up. What the hell?
Woo!
What team did you win with?
It's like he said,
Double
he
law.
feels
I
a
knew
certain
it.
type
I
of
already
way.
knew.
Confident
You act like I
in
can
his
play
own
any other
hand,
team in that
going
game.
up his opponent.
I don't know, man. You had that Alyssa Dr. Boscanovic team.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's the team I didn't believe in. I should have
Right?
believed in it.
And then you had Paul Law as well. So you
Yeah,
had,
yeah, I did.
You
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
had some teams in
Mhm.
Tekken Tag too.
Oh, key
Oh,
charge.
key charge?
Oh,
he did.
what?
No,
That's
he
a
did.
bait.
He
Oh my God, that was
Yo,
sick.
that
No,
was
no, no.
Yo,
crazy.
double.
He's
It's not
dead,
over
he's
though.
not
Oh
dead.
my God.
Oh
my
Oh my God, why?
Why?
Feeling a certain type of way.
Oh, damn. You see
Oh,
double gulp right there? He's like,
Yeah.
I had it and I threw it away.
I'm gonna tell you right
Double
now.
looks unfazed.
I gotta hit up. I gotta message
was his
Rank
trick,
Chu and
though,
let him
right?
know how
He
godlike
changes
his hair
everything.
was.
Picking
Jeez,
up the
dude.
gimmicks, it's still
My
not
man looks
enough.
like he's actually in a band right now.
Crazy.
I definitely can
Charge,
agree with that.
obviously, you can't block during
I might take
Damn.
us to that
Come
concert.
try to hit buttons.
Rank
It's a rage
on
art.
stage dancing with a big silhouette of a bear in the background. I'm in that band.
But then it's so curious.
It's got like one of those hologram pandas and stuff.
With the
being dancing
hologram.
beside
He's
him.
actually like, and then at the end they do like the heart symbol together. That'd be godlike.
Damn.
That's
And yeah, Chad, this was the year that Ranchu wins TWT.
First time I've
Mhm.
seen the key charge work.
So here he's in loser side of top
Key charge
8,
is good.
Tokyo
People
Tekken
have
Masters.
it.
This is early 2018, like
Got a
March or
quick
April or
lower
something.
mid.
Yeah,
So you
I'm
gotta
thinking
get
it's
it
like
first.
April.
But it was
Yeah, so
not
this is
enough
before
here. 1-0 Ranchu.
combo break and
Last
everything.
Japanese player gonna go home
Mm.
7th.
He had Bear can't do while standing 2. Bear has to do while standing 4 to get a combo off the slide, right? Oh no, I think while standing 1. No, you have to do like while standing 1 or something like that, or crouch cancel down roll 1.
I mean, Rachel will show us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He blocks one.
Twin piston.
And that light plate is now gone.
Oh wow, was definitely following through with that string right there. If that was not 1, you definitely would have got hit.
Oh my gosh!
Big punish. Yeah, he always. So one thing about Rank 2 is like he's always been someone who loves to condition you through like small bear pokes, right? And you get uncomfortable. You're like, man, I can't let him get close, and that's when he starts going for the twin pistons because he knows that you're trying to get in. He knows that you're gonna forego some security to try to get in, and then you get hit by bear. I'm telling you, bro. Like he does these small pokes. Look at these small pokes, and instantly went right back to the bear twin pistons. They're just like I said.
Yeah, that is the wild stand for doubles a sick. Yeah, you can see he's getting to that mode right here. But like by the end of 2019, he was like ridiculous with it.
Oh no!
Lots of blocks, power crush.
Good punish.
That was a great
round. Damn. I thought that he was crouching in that situation. I know you can get that punish.
Yeah, crowd waking up now.
Rip would have done a slide by now, and Rip would have lost by now. Yeah, I would have. I want to know what the punish is. That's what he's like. Get out of here.
You low period. That's what you
deal with that slide mix up.
Once again,
damn,
parry up close. Legend kick sliding. Do it again.
Oh my!
What the?
Oh my! 1, 2, 3.
I like to check with the wall stand when he wasn't sure.
I like this. I like the fact that doubles like combating back with those pokes, right? But not at the same range. Just backing up back ones, like that back 1 range where you can get in with that 1, 2, 1, 2, 3s just to get in.
There's a beautiful.
Damn, that was a hella fast slide. Damn, back to back. That's the punish.
While standing 3, you get full punish. Oh my
Into the rage drive, back to the wall.
I like that reside step. Okay.
Dead body hit.
I have a feeling Rage is gonna win the next 2 rounds. I don't remember. But just the way he won that last round, the rage drive comeback at the end.
For the sake of this event, stay alive.
Wow, why did he duck there? You thought maybe down back 2?
I told you, man. Like the thing is that Rank 2 has a really good. He knows how to annoy you with these bear pokes. A lot of people don't understand. Like Bear has a lot of range. The legs are a lot further back. You have to commit to offense versus like bears because otherwise you're not gonna be in range for a lot. Bear booty, what?
Yeah, he could have had the combo. Look at that. Here it is. Final round, game 2 situation. Set point.
For Japan, for an entire country.
And you know that punish I talked about at the end of that 3rd round, it is what Rank 2 actually set him up with. He stayed into hunting bear stance after it. There was no punish, and then he launched him to the air.
Dang, that's definitely true.
Crushing all these jabs from
double.
Wow!
What
he was not ready for that.
I think that was up 1+2. I think that was like the bet. Nah, why would he do that? That
I don't know.
They are swinging right now.
Regardless, though, Life Bar's pretty close here.
Once again, just backing up the hop kick.
He saw him duck there for the slide mix-up. He's like, nah, I'm not letting you go for the mix-up.
Yeah, he would have dodged it too on top of it. Maybe he would have hit him, but that's 2 games straight.
Continuing.
Damn. And Double had like that 2-round lead there. Just traded the last situation. And right, first on range shoot. Man, that's that name is Gonzo, right?
Yeah, that the organization doesn't even like exist anymore.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call this June a punk ass June.
His teammate is coming up. First on.
I'm just playing. But nah, man. First on's actually not even there. Double. Back to the circle.
That was godlike.
Yeah, here's the replays though from the double wrong.
That was a sick combo. Bear booty.
Mm-hmm. And just the idea of like they escaped this throw, so I'm gonna do the same throw to reverse the position again. Like that was cool. Like there's very few command grabs you can use to do that.
A lot of people just go for the 2 throws, right? And I think that's part of the meta as well. The fact that like he did like rolling circus twice, and still prepared to break it. Bro, I actually thought he was gonna get through it. I was like, there's no way.
And then this, what is this? Why? And to even go with the 3rd, which is a high in that situation, which is very slow. I'm like, why just go low kick?
He would have beat the high anyway.
I think strings are good in that situation because a lot of times people look for you to whip, right? And instead of waiting to see what move you do, and I know this from first-hand experience is like my reaction will take over. So I'll legit be like, that didn't hit me, that's a whip, and then I hit a button, and I'm like, oh my god, that's a string. So like that's what I say a lot of times. I tell people, I'm like, man, my reactions will get me killed because I'm like, I know I'm not in range for these moves. but I won't
Right.
react to the string and
Probably
then the
most
string.
likely
And I
gonna be
guarantee you that's why they hit. He's like,
odds
oh,
go
that's a
up
whip.
against eliminator
I can
against
actually hit him now. It's like, oh, damn, he's going to finish the string, and then you get hit. That's why
Dude,
strings like that are
No one
strong.
else, apparently.
This is first on low high as well. And first on was ahead of the game.
I mean, think about it, though. They had a whole team, right? They had Rangchu, they had Low High as well. Like
There's
they
someone
had,
else too.
didn't they have Kakoma for a minute?
No, Cherry Berry Mango.
Cherry Berry Mango, all ridiculously good players. And look what they did right after this, right? First time was definitely ahead of the curve. And they just didn't believe in themselves enough to make sure that they kept supporting, bro. If they would have been in there, they would have had some champs on their team.
You guys go check it
Dude,
out.
that's
It's a sick
crazy.
run.
That's great. Yeah, and low high, so good. Did low high win last night's event?
But Kudos right now sitting in the
Yes,
winner
if I'm
final.
not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was kind of
Here we
sleepy
go.
at the end of it
Game
because it was
number
mad
one.
late. But
Also,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he won. Wrong with Steve Fox, by the way.
Nice.
Oh snap! I see you, Sunset. I see you. I'm the black guy in the chat making some noise. Wait a minute, hold on.
Wait, what?
Back in time, with no surprises here. No Lily.
Had the boys in the chat.
That's the guy's name. I see. I thought you said a sentence. I was like,
picks from low high.
Nah,
running
man,
two pressure.
Not yet.
that's the water cooler black guy, bro. We always talk about just random things like Tekken. That's why he's in there, man.
This time goes for the mid. Mogul ready
Damn,
to
these are
block.
the new characters for Tekken 7 Season 1 here. Shaheen versus Claudio matchup. Forward 3 was a mid in this version of the game. Currently, it's a high.
Boom, hit confirmed. Down back 2-1.
Tim Goldajuice says first sign had both the Evo winner and the TWT champ of 2018. That's facts. It says facts. That's 100% true.
And then
That sound.
the team fell apart.
And whatever happened to him,
Esports.
I'm not hearing anymore.
Armor King.
Yeah,
Get
it's
off
crazy.
him.
Nice reaction.
It's, you know, it's really crazy. Like, you know, a team like that, obviously, it didn't work out well for the players, most likely. But it still gave them this kind of like jumping off point, right? Like, it gave them an opportunity to kind of try harder and, you know, really
Slide, mid slide.
motivate themselves to push themselves to the next level just by being on a team like that.
So a lot of people, like I've talked to people, and like there's a lot of people that don't understand that like a sponsored Tekken player is still a new thing, bro. Like there's a lot of Tekken players out here that are ridiculously good that took years on top of years to get sponsored. And it's not because they're skill or anything like that. It's just because Tekken was one of those games that didn't have that mass appeal for like, you know, tournament sponsors and stuff like that. Obviously that's changed now. And Tekken is definitely one of the hottest games out there, right? You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that like these teams picking up these players that like a lot of us know, but a lot of the world didn't know, gave these people a chance to, you know, kind of get out there, get more fans, get exposed to the world, and potentially lead to more sponsorships. So as much as, you know what I'm saying, it sucks, the fact of the matter is, man, like these are the beginning stages of getting these big names, these big sponsorships that they need to compete, and giving you guys the good ass Tekken that you like to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the people out there that like don't know of, there's a lot of people that don't know about Mool Gold, right? They're like, who is this Mool Gold guy? But Mool Gold is ridiculous, right? And there was a time where people didn't know who Loha was, right? Who the hell is first on Loha? What the hell is a first on? And now look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like these are people that like these companies and these teams do a very, very, very like honorable thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially the long-lasting teams, right?
Oh, yeah.
When they put these players, because like for me, man, Loha is definitely very much the next generation of Tekken, right? Like it would be a crime, it would be criminal if this dude was not going to tournaments, hosting events, and you, the people watching, if anybody in the chat did not know who Loha was, that would be criminal, right? And that's why like having sponsored players is important. Because Loha is ridiculous. Mool Gold is also ridiculous. But it's just the fact of the matter that there was a time when we did not get these kind of players at this level able to travel to a bunch of events. Ba-ba.
I like this guy in the chat. He's like, I hope you guys won't make a throwback on the Leroy 7 era. Yeah, there were so many TWT events in Leroy. You're right. That guy's real bright.
I mean, we're still in the Leroy era, you ask me, man. I remember this Law player who loved Law, just completely abandoned his character to play Leroy.
Who was
So,
that?
I mean, I forget his name, but
Leroy double.
wasn't double. It wasn't double. It wasn't double. It wasn't double. We'll get back to that later. I think he still streams too.
Damn.
On some crazy.
Twitch.tv/level up your game.
Well, he's one of them. He's one of them. He's one of them.
Keeping it simple.
Oh man,
Looking unstoppable right now.
look at this offense though. Loha.
Dude, that's 5 rounds
5
straight. He
rounds
is
straight.
dominating
No
through
round
Moldova.
round, no
Hey,
round round.
it was really interesting. You mentioned how, you know, it'd be criminal to not know who Loha is now, right? And he had this huge opportunity to put himself on the map. But, you know, guys like Kudans, when he came out, he wasn't sponsored. Nobody knew who he was, right? And the fact that he won the whole championship before he got sponsored, right? He had to win the TWT to be like, hey, I'm good still. You know, you didn't know me 10 years ago when I was killing everyone, but I'm still good. And then he got sponsored. That's godlike. And now he's back to unsponsored. You know, the whole snap. No way.
That's definitely true.
On the line.
Uh-oh. He's like,
My man went for the
throw.
choke.
Damn, did you see that
He ran
commitment
that
dunk?
so far away.
I'm ducking. You ain't gonna hit this.
Man, people don't understand, dude. Like, if I'm thinking back now, and I'm like, damn, Loha went on to do some of the most amazing things in Tekken, bro. Like,
This is before he won Evo, the same year.
Right, it's the same year. Like, thinking about, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I remember, like, watching this, and I was like, man, that Loha guy, man. First time, I don't know what the hell that is, but this Loha
Yeah, that Loha guy is good, right? He's really good. Yeah, back then we were all thinking about like me and Kudans. You know, like I think everyone was like looking at that rivalry. You know, Nia was kind of coming back. Kudans had just come back, so it was this cool era of the Tekken 7 TWT. You know, just see the old school guys come up, and then see the new guys kind of come up was like, oh man, these guys are challengers, but we don't know who they are really. Like Rangchu. You know, Lohi, even Cherryberry Mango to a certain extent, you know, like they're all names we're very familiar with now. But back when this was happening, it was kind of like, oh yeah, that guy's good. He made top 8. He must be good. You know?
Right. He's got to be some kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
He's young though, like
Alpha Red Book.
Oh, it's Alpha Red. I was like Alpha Book. Alpha Red Book.
Alpha Book with the alphabet in it.
On the tour, I think the only sponsored Thai fighting game player.
Damn.
As far as I know.
These matches are crazy.
Obviously, though, he wants to do.
Damn, it's both of your boys playing each other.
I know, right? Was that Masakari-san in the background?
It is. Yeah.
He does lose when
Shout out to the guy Masakari-san, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, the first time I went to man, why can't I remember the name of the team tournament? Jesus Christ.
Master Cup.
The first time I went to Master Cup, he was the reason that I got on the team. He was the reason. He actually found me an entire team to play with, and then the team changed their name to the Tasty Steve team. It was actually sick, right? They was like, no,
Master
man.
Cup is so cool, man. Oh,
Master
man.
Cup is godlike, dude. I'm gonna
You
tell
just
you
said that
right
you like
now.
broke my heart for a second. Oh,
So good, bro. We need to get back outside.
Yes.
I'm gonna go defeat the virus myself. I'm just gonna
Get out there, Steve.
just go out there and defeat the virus.
Defeat it yourself. Although I'm pretty sure you're supposed to stay inside to defeat the virus, but you know, you do what you gotta do.
Look, some people think it's the other way around. I like the
Really
fuck.
good rounds in his first match, though.
Yeah, against.
But no, man, I'm staying my ass.
That's the reason we're not going to Master Cup anytime
Right?
soon.
I'm staying my ass in the house. I'm just kidding, guys. Stay in the house. That was a joke. That was obviously a joke, guys. Stay in the house.
Oh man.
Loser bracket match.
America.
Crouch dash 3.
Second round.
They're going for the mids here. Again, trying to avoid going for
Oh,
the
dude,
low
crouch
post.
dash 3.
Beat by those tiny
Float?
legs.
Yeah, down
Most
4.
good.
Man, that's
Yeah,
what
he
I
did 2 of
mean,
them.
man. Like,
He's looking good so far.
look,
I like it.
once again, like one of those players, I already said, had been showing up consistently. Oh, wow, caught you peeking. Caught you peeking. You dip your head from under the covers, get hit.
Tried to interrupt it. You heard the electric come out, but no uppercut.
1
right
plus
into the
2.
Oh,
Circus in town.
Barnum and Bailey. Have you ever been to a Barnum and Bailey circus?
Again, that's
No?
hop kicks
I don't think so. I think I might have been to like a Rolling Bros.
Evo as well.
Yeah.
Dash up, hop
Yo, give me a 1 in the chat if you know what Barnum and Bailey circus is.
Finish it.
Because I went to at least 3 of them.
What?
I went to at least 3
What
of them.
was the highlight of a Barnum and Bailey show?
It was the Shriners. They would come out in the little cars and they would do laps around. Like even after like the elephants and the tigers and stuff came out, like they'd have like the Shriners in the small cars and they had on these hats. And they drive around in circles with like crazy music on.
I just want you to know, you got one guy in the chat who typed a 1.
Cool. I'm just letting y'all know how old I am, man. I'm just letting y'all
You
know
got
how
some
old
pity
I am.
ones. I think those are both pity ones, Steve. They're all pity ones at this
Don't
point.
give me no pity ones, bro.
They're all pity ones.
I don't have a problem being old. Don't give me no damn pity ones, all right? Didn't they go out of business? You damn right they did.
in a row, game 1. He's gonna
Yeah,
break the
I
curse
think,
here and
what's that
now.
guy? Tiger King or something? Probably bought them all, you know?
Finish that.
I actually would be surprised. Yeah, we got the Barnum and Bailey Tigers in here. Let me stop. Apparently, Nicolas Cage is playing that guy. We're completely off topic, but all right.
Slowing it down a little bit.
4-4.
Out of nowhere.
Yo, Book. Start off video, but Rangchu
He's got a good lead.
got a big lead here, round
I think
3.
Overall, he's got to pull out some tricks.
He's playing a character that has them, right?
All right, I like that. Once again, man, like
I had this move.
Rangchu's like style definitely shines when you see Rangchu play like all these really good players, right? You can see how like the poking game, how it adds up. LLRK, different.
That was so good too because like you mentioned, Bear's feet are further back, right? So to LLRK, you got to be really close, and he made sure he waved that deep enough to get that LLRK.
Big forward 4-2. Here comes the combo.
Somebody said Universal Circus is way better. I went to 2 of them, right? I can agree. I can agree. Oh, Ironhead, no break.
Do it again.
Another one? Damn.
Get off of me. Do you think this is Bailey Circus? No, this is
Double rage.
oh, the parry!
Oh my God! Dude!
That is what he is known for, right? He's the god of
Feel the fury!
But to parry that is
Parry
ridiculous.
into Rage Art?
She's like, all right, okay.
All right, that was pretty good.
Somebody said the TWT must have been so hyped live. Damn, you make it sound like it's extinct, okay? All right, don't say it like that.
He
Don't
said
don't
this
say
one
that.
specifically.
Oh, okay, I was scared. All right, all right.
No, yeah, and yes, they're all hyped live actually. I can't think of a TWT I was at that wasn't fun to be at.
Bro, I keep telling people, bro. People tell me, I was trying to get Justin Wong. I was like, bro, you got to come to Thailand. He was like, why would I? I was trying to get Yipes. I was like, bro, just come to Thailand. And they was like, why? I'm like, because of Tekken. He's like, I don't play Tekken. I was like, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. It's that good. I guarantee you, all you need to do is look at a Tekken tournament. If you know what a fighting game is, just go to a Tekken tournament. And you're gonna be like, all right, this is actually ridiculous. It's like, no matter how you slice it, it's always good.
Dude, you just said Thailand. I just remembered us at Thailand in the Tuk Tuk with that driver.
He was letting us blast our own music. God.
That was sick, dude. Oh man.
The only? Oh my God. Shout out to Static X. Let me use your music, bro. Stop messing with me.
Seriously, right?
Let me use
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
I'll start a stream off with that bad boy. I'll be doing push-ups at the beginning.
Hey.
Oh my God,
Damn.
everything is working out for him.
Literally everything.
Yo, is he gonna get a double perfect?
Is there a word for that?
Oh, what the?
Power Crush almost got it, but no. Here comes round 2.
Oh, yeah, he's down there.
Damn, man, this dude book is looking too good right now. Man.
He's like, this guy's gonna win TWT this year? I don't think so.
Right?
Not a chance. Not if I can help it. Yeah. That's what it looks like, right? I'm so curious now if, I'm going to assume Book wins this, but then like later on in the year, did they ever run it back? Does Rangchu ever beat Book in a
I don't
tournament?
know, but this is making for some amazing.
Game 1 was so close too.
Perfect too. Damn, somebody get me the stats, dude. Did Rangchu and Book ever play again? And did Rangchu ever beat Book this year? That's crazy to think about, stuff like that, you know? Because did Book make it even into the finalists that year?
Yes.
Finals?
Yes. Not this year. I'm thinking not this year.
Yeah. That's in 2018. Yeah.
I can't remember actually.
This was the Amsterdam one.
I'm sure.
Because I don't remember seeing Book in Amsterdam. Although I don't really remember seeing a lot of people in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is a very crazy city. Netherlands is wild.
So I know he got top 8 in Korea, the Masters event, top 8 here. So I'm sure we're gonna see him later
I
on.
really want to see. I really want to go back.
This right here, dude.
Yeah, right here. They're both in range.
Oh my God.
Keep on watching that one over and over
See
again.
how fast too? Instant.
Oh, dude. That replay is
It
so
looks so
sick.
smooth. He does.
Man, when he does those parries,
Watch it fail.
It's like, whatever, bro. It's like,
That's
oh,
how
wait,
you know.
yo,
In any fighting game, when you take your hand off the stick, like when you press the button and you raise your hand, that's how you know
Damn,
you did
that's a
something
great
else.
reaction
You see
clip
what
right
Bitch
there.
Unit just said? He said,
God,
you
that
know
looked
you're
like
godlike when
easy.
you take your hands off the
Wasn't even like a
controller
hard thing
during
to
the
do.
rage right. You know who did that exact same thing at
Who?
TWT 2019? Lohi. Remember
Lohi.
when he did it, he literally stuck
Wise
his
Honey.
hand out. He stuck his hand out before it even hit. I was like, oh my God.
Dude, he was standing up because they were sitting head-to-head setups back, and they're like sitting on either side. He hit the rage art. He immediately just stood up like, boom, shake hand, shake
Right.
hand.
Give it to me. You know what just happened.
Next match.
I know you see it. I know you feel it.
Low
Man, the Pakistan arc in Tekken 7, Jesus Christ.
We didn't get to finish it. It's left on a cliffhanger forever.
Dang, dude. The writer, oh man, the writer of the Pakistan arc just left us hanging.
I mean, think about how rough that is for them, right? Because they didn't make top 8 at the TWT finals last year. After the incredible year, right? They have this huge year, and then they don't make top 8 at the finals, even though they won the LCQ as well. And then we don't get to have the run back the following year.
I mean, but I feel like now, but that doesn't like stop. Like if you look at the fact that
I think this is it. Yeah, this is.
they're still holding
it
events.
is.
Shout out
It's
to
serious.
Arsenal
As
Ash,
we
man. Like
predicted.
they're streaming events so regularly.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure you guys go follow. If you like Tekken, if you love Tekken, or you even just a casual fan of Tekken, go follow Arsenal Ash because they're still streaming their sessions.
Oh yeah.
And they're not playing no punk ass first to fives. They're playing like first to 15s, first to 25s, first to 50s. That's the kind of Tekken I like to see because you know these guys are playing for education, right? But either ways.
Look at this, man. Lohai versus Knee in the loser bracket here at Tokyo Tekken Masters 2018. Knee with Paul here. So this is his third character in the top 8. You know, he went with Lily, Katarina, and now Paul.
Like I said, I think
That knocked down. Good God.
Yeah, right. That's the thing, man. Like, this is that year that Knee was like, yo, I'm going to counterpick these guys. I'm not about to let them just, you know, pick their characters and play comfortably. If I have a character specifically designated to stop or slow down another very good player, then why not pull the character out? Nice punish on the block right there. That was good.
Knee blocking every low, avoiding the rage drive there.
Yeah, that was good too. Because even when he ducked the rage jab, he just did a down jab, right? He knew not to go for like a launch or something because he'd be able to cancel and block it.
No. This is what he wants. Not what he wished for. Like,
Woo!
The down forward too.
Oh,
Well, this is wasn't this before Lee was in the game? This is definitely before Lee Chao Lane was in the game, right?
Just feeling himself.
I don't remember.
Not biting.
I think this is before. I'm almost certain this is before.
When did Lee come out? I don't even remember that either. Didn't Lee come out at launch?
Was it? Nah.
Chat, anyone know about Lee?
Yeah, when did Lee come out in Tekken 7? I can't remember.
Gotta do it. He's got a small lead.
Oof,
God.
Look at that
That's
knockdown.
crazy.
Yeah, Lee was at launch.
Oh, Lee was there at launch, my bad.
Yeah, 2017, early 2017.
Knee is not
How's it going, Lancer?
Lohai cannot crack this defense.
Oh, snap. What's good, Lancer?
He's got a mid dash.
Hey.
Down forward two.
Interception, down forward 2 into the Phoenix.
That move's super good. Down for 2, now uppercut city. Oh, no.
Oh, so he could have got a confirm right there.
Beautiful.
Definitely
Dude.
got a combo.
Could've had a little
That's
more.
so
Back 1-2 knocking
That's
down
so
with Paul.
stupid. I can't believe we were okay with this.
How did they? I mean, I don't think anyone was actually okay with it. How did Paul get better from here? You know, like, yeah, he lost the knockdown and back 1-2.
3 rounds.
But he got that 3-2 backswing 2 now for a wall combo. Like, what?
You better yell it out.
Oh, man.
Man, the way Lohai approaches these matchups, like, man, I'm always interested to like know what he thinks, man. Like I always like to talk to players to see what they think, but like specifically stuff like this. The fact that he's playing Paul against him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like I want to know like Lohai's thought process on
what,
it.
2 weeks, last weekend, 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
He's been the champ.
You know what's crazy to me? Lohai looks younger here. I mean, obviously he was younger, but it's crazy to me that I've seen him age. It's only been like 2 years.
If he went, he would have won, right?
Right.
No one's saying, oh,
Paul is dumb, always has been. Tekken 7 is Paul's game, bro. If you're a Paul main, this is the game you need to be playing.
About to prove it right here.
People, why do you say Paul? I don't like your stupid high top box. I'm like, bro, look, I'm trying to tell you.
I mean,
I need to play with Paul, okay? I know you're new here, and that's the main reason you need that hop kick.
Man, I forgot this is your best character too. I can't believe you stopped using them.
Oh man, I told myself like this upcoming week I'm gonna go back and like refresh myself with him.
Dude, I want to refresh myself with them too.
Yeah.
There you go, Lohai with the perfect. Okay.
Papalico says, yo, I can't be nerfed with the 2 Paul emotes. You actually can't. What you gonna like? You gonna nerf Death Fist? Is that what you gonna do?
I can't do
You're
it.
the Paul player. You tell me.
He's got so many things they would need to nerf now. Damage overall in the game would be helpful to nerfing Paul, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you nerf the damage overall, Paul would definitely become a different character. I mean, he'd still be good, but
Yeah, Death Fist or his Rage Art cancelable thing. Like he was the only one who had it. We all, when we first saw, we're like, you can cancel Rage Arts. I wonder how many other characters have that. None.
not one, not Nan, not a nothing.
Just Paul.
Down for 2.
Knockdown, down 1. Oh gosh.
Down 1, gonna close it out for Knee.
Yeah, that punish with
That's so crazy.
Double punch back.
How's it going, Igloo
so
Glue?
good hits so far, so fast.
I like the
People don't know
orbital.
to try to backwards run him and do it again.
Man, did we know? Man, orbitals, bro.
That's
Orbitals,
probably a good
orbitals
offering,
Orbitals
by the
getting
way.
dark.
Run up backwards too.
I think they get brighter.
What character you play again?
Brian.
Nice hit from him. Yeah, he wants another one. Gotta be careful. Beautiful defense.
There it is.
Oh,
Another one.
damn, 2
Okay.
perfects?
A lot better.
Okay, Lohai.
1 round away from tying it up. The Evo
Does he get
champ
triple perfect on Knee
special
here?
Title, like a sponsor.
Nah.
First on Evo champ Lohai.
Wait, he said first on Evo champ Lohai.
Yeah, this is after Evo.
Oh, damn. All right.
I think this is after Evo.
That would be really sick, actually.
Oh, snap. So is this towards the end of the year? Man, because they mixed up the dates on these events. Oh, you're right. The Tokyo was the end of the year before.
Ready with a block, not afraid. He knows.
Oh my god.
Somebody said in the chat that Leroy needs rage art cancel. Am I a mod? I'm about to block this person. Hold on.
Not cool though.
Don't do it, Steve. Leave him alone.
Oh man, you lucky. You lucky this TWT and not Tasty TV, bro. You was gonna get timed out for saying something like that.
And just for you guys in the chat to know, Tasty TV is not his channel, all right? Steve streams still, but it's not on Tasty TV. It's Tasty_Steve, all right?
Oh yeah, it's
One day he'll recognize his own name of his own channel.
Mixed
Yeah.
up pretty well there.
Oh, brother.
Bro, this song is going ham. I heard the Transformers pistols going up in the background.
Okay.
No, nice little parry.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yo, three
perfects, bro. Three perfects in one
Perfect.
game.
To get another perfect, he let him hit him on purpose?
This is the Evo champ, dude.
This is for a
This
reason.
Evo
He
champ.
got
Dog, that's
down
crazy.
in the first game too, right? 3 rounds straight, no round brown.
I would be embarrassed.
Perfect.
You'd be embarrassed?
One game.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if I was you, look, think about this, Steve. I've played Lohai at Evo on stage. He didn't get 3 perfects on me. You know what I'm
It never
saying?
happened before, right?
Like, if you're knee and that happens to you, wow. That's huge.
Perfect on knee, but knee, of course, like always, stone
Somebody
face,
said shoot him
not
twice. I
phased
was.
at all. Sticking with
The
Paul.
Phoenix.
I
Of
was.
course.
Mike, Steve.
Jungle time.
Is it not close enough?
Yeah, there you go.
This is
Okay.
Yeah, when you get the
home
line
advantage
to
for
the way a
Paul
little bit.
Phoenix.
But here we go.
He's jumping.
Final game.
He's a gorilla.
Loser side of the bracket, Lohai and
Counter
me.
hit.
Wow. Hey.
Can you still
Right away.
while standing 3 to get the
Yo,
tail spin off of that?
Yeah, he's pissed.
I didn't see what the launcher was.
It was a counter hit quarter circle 4-3
You know, hesitant to punish.
with Paul.
Your knee is
Because now I just do the demo man.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know either. I don't know what the correct combos are with them anymore.
Quick
I feel like my Paul's gotten so much worse. That's why
That's what I
want
was
to refresh
saying.
them.
That's why I got to refresh him. Remember when I played him on stream that one time? He's like,
Yeah,
man,
that was bad.
Yeah, I literally haven't played him since we were in the airport playing that one time.
It's a bit risky, yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, I still know how, right? I still know
Right.
how, but like the combos are just different, right?
Yeah.
Wait
They're
for the
definitely, you have to learn new combos for Paul. And they're buff, dude. Like, my Paul has the crappy, like, tag 2 style combos, and he does decent normal damage in Tekken 7. But if you know the real combos, then you do a Tekken 7 damage, Paul, you know?
I'm about that, though. I legit just need, I'm like, let me hit you, please. Let me hit you so I can start playing. Because after that, you're operating out of fear. No matter what I hit you with, you're like, oh God, down 4-2? I don't know what you're going to hit me with next, because I'm trying to take you to the wall, bucko, just like that.
Still too far to get a wall
Demo Man? No, he doesn't do it, right? He's not a Demo Man kind of Paul.
Oh, he's the fear demo man, bro. Like, he's like, yo, I know that you think that I'm trying to get close to the demo
when
man.
I say that,
Double
Nice.
slide has failed every single time on him.
Oof.
still alive, plus frame, sidestep 3.
No.
Yeah, and he got the wild thing too. He's on point. He's ready for that time.
Yeah, he's definitely been looking for that the
Evo
entire day.
champ,
He's been
1 round away
he's
from
been
getting
playing
eliminated.
like sharp all day.
Sidestep hop kick. We're gonna
All
go
day.
downstairs, I
Get
think.
that. Ba ba.
No.
Oh
What?
no.
Didn't even get the full combo.
Damn, I just realized this is Evo champ, Lohai.
Switch in
And
positions,
then
up back
the
to
very next year at Evo, after this, we see Knee versus Arslan Ash.
Wow.
To the down for 2. Here's the wall combo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait a second. Oh,
Whoa,
he's gonna
that
pick
was a
up.
combo. I didn't know anything about that.
Come on, Lohai.
Break
Do you
his
remember-
legs. Break his legs.
Down part 2. We have Sneal a little bit late on the punish there.
I fell for
I
it.
definitely.
No.
It's getting
Oh,
tense.
this is getting
Both players
tense.
trying to be a little bit more hesitant.
Oh,
snap, back
He
to
got
full
lucked out.
trade.
He lucked
He's
out.
still alive. He's still
Hella.
alive.
Death fist,
This
do
is
it.
bad news for
That's what I'm
Lohai.
saying, right?
Get
Two
off.
throw.
15 seconds. Lohai with the
Not
Plus
right.
say
two
get
throw.
off.
To stay alive.
I got
White
one
pants,
too.
no.
12
Protect this
seconds.
time.
White pants, no.
Wearing white pants, bro. You can't be getting down like that.
There
White
it
pants.
is.
Expensive pants. 8 seconds left
Kicks
on
him
the
right in the
clock.
shins.
And
Knee
he was
takes it.
pissed.
Yeah,
Evo
he's
Did you
tight.
see that?
without it,
Yeah.
fitness, right?
That's the thing, dude. That's why I said I really like talking to players like Lohai, man. Because I feel like he's one of the, like, not one of the few players, but like he's somebody like that I can sense who always wants to win. Like,
Oh, yeah.
And I like, I love that. I love the fact that like Lohai plays the way that he plays. That's one of the reasons like I feel like their team is so tight, right? Like remember when Ranks won the TWT? Lohai was one of the first people on stage with Cherry Berry Mango. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
So, like these are all like these guys play together, and it's a
with his teammate, right?
actually it makes sense to see that these people that like without the next this is 2018, right? Next 2 years, you know,
Yeah, we're
next year
down to
we're
our
seeing
top 4.
all of those players a
finals
lot
between
more,
BYU
right?
Kudon
Even just
versus
outside of this
CGG
topic.
Quan, but Tissumon.
Damn, this is crazy.
And down to the
Tissumon
losers semifinals, we've
getting
got
into the
Alpha
top 3,
Red
getting to
Book
winner final.
versus Rocks Dragon need the run back.
That's ridiculous.
So in Thailand,
Book and
he
Knee at the
stuck
bottom
with
down
Jin,
there.
Right, it was Jin again.
This is
or,
nutty,
sorry,
dude.
Yeah, it
This
was,
is kinda crazy.
Book's Jin
So the
again.
evil
Tissumon
champ gets
popping.
eliminated.
Would not switch. Yeah,
Doesn't
the
even.
whole
I mean, he
time.
makes top 5. The evil champ gets
People were
top 5
angry, right?
here.
People were like, "Oh, it's not his main character. They wanted him to pick Devil."
That's
Jin
crazy,
or
dude.
go for
This was a
Paul.
nutty
We'll see
year.
who's gonna go this time. Lily. They've got
Steve is
replays
very
back.
quiet. It's just Mike. It
Bro,
gets
I
further,
don't
further from his
really
mouth.
bad.
You know, he gets too hyped.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna blow
That's
up.
actually what happens,
really
bro.
look
I
like
start
a good
moving
team.
around and things
Yo,
just
man,
get dicey,
I
okay?
want
You know,
Sorry.
it's the funniest thing,
You
Steve.
want
Those
the
kind of
double
mics,
carry,
like,
you got
they're
lucky
meant to
roll.
be at the same position for your
Boom,
mouth,
3
so that
rounds straight.
you avoid that problem. But you keep moving it around, so it's never in the same place.
Bro, it's too close, man. I feel like I could just lick this thing. It's not. I don't want to do that. Like my lip is way too close to this microphone. Okay.
Whip on the sway.
Give me another one.
Yeah.
I can
Perfect,
see how
number one.
close it is.
Right? Look at this.
And he gives him around.
Look at
Oh
that.
God!
It's a
I'm
I'm
demi-
so.
my
Oh,
mic.
you
It's
were
cool.
on camera, dude. That's gross.
It's my mic,
I don't wanna
dude.
hurt you too bad.
I
Yeah.
got backups. It's cool.
This is why I don't like sharing
I
mics
don't
with
know
your
if-
headsets.
Bro,
with your
you better
vents.
not come to my house and share my mic for damn sure. You better not. I can hear your tongue. That's what somebody.
Yeah.
Gross.
He wins a perfect.
You just gave him an ASMR stream, dude.
Another one.
You too close, man.
Tally him
Yeah.
up.
This is where he gets the nickname Tasty from,
Perfect
guys.
at the end here.
Wow.
Could've
I
closed
got-
it out with the game 3.
Yo, shout out to my
One
bro
more
Luca in the chat. Look, I don't know how many
Yeah, so
other
even though
taste
he
buds
lost,
are
it
in the
was a
chat, but
respectable
make some
match,
noise
right?
for me in the
He
chat
held
right
his
now.
own
Make
with
some
the-
noise.
Oh, he
Let me
definitely
see
did.
some.
I mean,
Let me see
I
some
think
noise in the
triple
chat
perfect
right
is
now.
gonna
We're
live
looking at
on.
this
Hey,
replay.
Send
Oh,
the
he lost,
message.
but
Pass
that's
Rip
triple perfect,
and
remember
Pass
that?
June got this. You know what I'm saying?
And then we
Mhm.
came, of course, down to
Boom,
final
backswing
game.
blow.
That was actually
He
mad
was
luck.
just that one round
Yeah.
away.
It was
This
actually
was so
hella luck,
tense,
'cause
man.
could've
That worked
died.
It's
out.
always like that, right?
Tasty
Especially in the losers
ASMR.
bracket, they know how to lose here. They're going home.
Ra- Increase your
Raise the volume.
decibels.
Wait, what?
Increase your
Yeah.
decibels. You
Low
gotta
grade
change it
there,
up
optic
sometime, man. You
would've
gotta hit
been
him with it. No,
beautiful.
not as good as
No,
make some
no,
noise.
I think that was pretty bad, actually.
I
I would,
Not as
I
good
would
as make
recommend
some
not going with that one.
Let's make some octaves higher. No, not the same.
That's not what an octave is, actually.
Well, I'm just trying, bro. I'm trying to help
Yeah.
other people out so they won't use my stuff. Okay.
Dude, you're like your head is like 3 times my head size on this camera. You see it?
Well, everybody doesn't have a cool green screen with lasers going on in the
No,
background.
but you see,
right?
I just because I don't sit like this to my camera, Steve. You know.
Well, look, man, if I'm too far away, I feel like you guys will not be able to hear me. But you're definitely
Mhm.
not going to be hearing me for a second because we're going to take a quick break here on the TWT Throwback. Rip back up, bro. You're too close. I can see
Oh,
you.
really?
Guys, we're going to take a very quick break. But when we come back, what is this, top 4 we're getting into?
Yes, sir.
We're going to get into this top 4 Tokyo Tekken Masters right after this.
Boom.
星空に溶けて消えてもう色も意味も香りもその手触りも夜がそっと飲み込んだここにいるよここにいるよ世界の果て一人浮かんで色づいて滲んで消えてく言えないままのここにいるよここにいるよ君を待つよ世界の果ての向こうで向こうで
disappearing us. Inviolable love. The sky is almost red. Spread out. Ours should be dead. Never to be said. Time won't tell at all. The night falls. I can't see any tears in your eyes. Tell me how I know by your voiceless cries. I'd be saved if I could say goodbye. What is left is a sweet little lie. Why do I feel an endless storm? In a light like a smile with a farewell warmth inside. By the darkness of starlight you
Tokyo Tekken Masters. I was just singing the song. Sorry, guys. Tokyo Tekken.
What was that?
Tokyo Tekken Masters, bro. We were actually talking about the music that was playing during the break. I had no control over that. I'm just gonna blame Spencer for that one, since they keep giving me crap about my computer. Welcome back, guys. The TWT Throwback continues right now.
It's now, we're getting to the top four. Rip, man, how you doing so far, man? This is a nice way to take a look back at some of the tournaments of old. You get to see, young Rip, less facial hair, not as cool Giuna without the beard. Like, how's it feel, to go back and like look at this stuff,
Oh,
retroactively, right?
it's always so fun, right? And this one in particular was one of the most stacked tournaments. When they were asking around, like, what events should we do a throwback for? Like, this is the one that came to my mind. I actually remember it being so competitive. I remember everyone there was trying to win. This is after, now that I remember, it's after Evo. So Lohai is the Evo champion. He just went out of 5th place. Nii and Kudan start playing each other on the winner's side of the bracket. And you see the Lily come out from Nii, and we're like, what is happening? Alpha Red Book is putting in work. Rangchu, we don't even know he's going to win the TWT at the end of this year, but like, he's in this top 8. He got eliminated already. After he beat Double, I was like, dude, this is crazy.
No, I mean, look, these are all like the thing about it is that like Tekken now since we've like introduced, like I say we've introduced, but the fact that like there's 2 points right to go off of, not only just Evo and the Tekken World Tour Finals, like I feel like you double down on paying attention to fighting games now, right? Because there's multiple ways to see like how people are progressing throughout the year and what's changed and who they beat and whatnot, et cetera, et cetera. So I think like personally, like this is perfect, right? To have like to get the opportunity to see like how these guys adjust the game after they've won these quote unquote like championships. And then even like now with the TWT throwback to go back and see like the steps. These are all like really cool things in the process that like I never really thought that we'd get to see. So I appreciate you guys like hanging out and tuning in with us. And if you want to get further involved, of course you can follow us on Twitch as well at Tekken, for YouTube, Bandai Namco Fight Channel, as well as Tekken on Twitter. BNEE Sports for Twitter as well, if you guys want to keep track of the competitive aspect of things. And of course, if you're a fan on Tekken and you want friends to follow as well, you can follow us at Tekken on Facebook. All cool ways to interact and talk to people about Tekken. And of course, if you want to get involved in this conversation, hashtag TWT Throwback is the name of the game, and we are watching Tokyo Tekken Masters 2018. I actually said it right that time. Nailed it.
Tokyo Tekken Masters.
Tokyo Tekken.
Oh man, yeah, way back in 2018. Yeah, Steve's mic is amazing. I know. I know. But damn, we got Markman on the screen.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Is it really that bad?
Now it's great.
Okay.
It's perfect. It is actually perfect now. It wasn't a second ago, but it's fine. You're great. But yeah, coming up is we're down to the top 4 now. So the winners final is Kudans versus Tishumon. And on the loser side, you've got Alpha Red Book versus Nii.
I think it'll be fun, but either way, we're here to focus on what's going to be
Alpha Red Book versus Nii. Do you remember what happened in this match?
No, I don't. Do you?
No.
Okay. Are you serious? I can't. I feel like you're setting me up for that.
I'm definitely not. I definitely do not remember what happened. I'm an in the moment kind of guy. I forgot.
He's like, no. I'm like,
Like, here's how we got here, obviously. Nii beat Lohai after losing to Kudans, so that's what he got top 4. Book, oh man, that was gone real fast. I feel like Pastrip couldn't have done it either. It's impossible.
Oh man, no. I don't know. He's still talking about it right now. I'm just kidding.
Maybe the trolls. Who knows?
Oh man, here we go. Winners final, first to 3.
Yeah.
Newly UYU Kudans at this point, I think. Against the Oscar Mayer man himself.
My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. Tishumon. Oscar Mayer Tishumon.
Man, if Oscar Mayer ever needs to get like boxing or something, you know what I mean? You got to be there doing the commercials.
I can go harder than that. Oscar Mayer. My baloney has a first name. OSCAR. You sons of bitch. No, I'm just
And he was telling me that
what? Mom, I gotta go get some Oscar Myers right now.
Give me those winners, Mom.
I think that Kudan's gonna be prepared for the Master Wave match.
Well, here we go. Winners final.
Doubtful about it, but we'll find out. We're about it. Here we go. It's game 1, round 1.
It is a longer set, so these guys are gonna have some time to adjust. It's a race to 3.
Hell sweet. Max Wave.
Oh no, he dropped the combo.
Okay. Whew.
Oh my God, you just killed me.
Plays out the God Fist, able to land, and that's gonna be it.
First round of Kudan.
First blood.
Who wasn't that?
All right, I'm back. I'm
You
cool.
got so hyped, Steve.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Oh man.
All right. That was a great one. All right. That was a good one, Rip. All right. A 4-4, the Wraith kick. Oh, this is before like the change after. It is really hot in here. I don't know if it's like the sun behind me or this. It's really hot.
Resplat for the wall combo damage for Raven.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it from now on.
Okay, all right, wait a minute. My boy Tishumon putting up a fight. Oh, bro, this is the last thing I gotta say about this Oscar Mayer thing. Somebody said Oscar Mayer glizzies in the chat. That is too powerful, bro. I gotta.
What are glizzies?
You don't know what a glizzy is?
I don't know what a glizzy is, dude.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Okay.
I'm
Does it have the same first name? Okay.
Uh-oh, we better do it. That's a challenger event on the Tekken World Tour. Anyways, nice. Good punish there on the while standing one.
All right, here we go. We gotta get it back. We gotta get it back.
Again,
That's definitely gonna hit the wall. I'm knocking down everything on my desk right now. Jesus. All right.
Oh,
Oh, man.
One. Yo, Tishumon's starting out real strong here.
2-round lead.
That's what they call him.
Wow.
Nice.
Paisano, I still don't know.
I don't know. Eric says it all the time.
What's the Paisano? I still don't know.
I still don't know. I'm never gonna know what the hell a Paisano is. I think he's just like a buddy, like an amigo.
Sir, scrape.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. He goes for the Heaven's Gate. The follow.
Oh my God. He's like, yo, you want to see these gymnastics?
Dude, I love it, man. Electric's like, they just like take my breath away.
Kudon's not having any of it.
That was so
Damn, girl.
Man, that's like the art of the interrupting.
Wall carry?
Hey. The art of
Hey, is that for
interrupting
Oki, I
content.
wonder? Electric to locate for the wall combo?
Hell's
I mean,
It's a
I
lost
think
art
it's,
form.
I think it is for open because if you take, you get the tail sweep, right? Like, you can't take it.
Yeah, counter and
Gotta
force
hold it.
landing. Kudon's got to be careful. He's got a big life lead, but Tichimon, this way he's been landing those walls.
Hey.
Choose Rage Drive is blocked.
Good block, good block.
Oh, we gotta be careful.
That's the Ravens range
He
drive
gets
is good,
countered
though.
in there on the Twin Lancer, able to close it out.
man.
First match to Kudon.
Now 4-1-2.
Twin Lancer, man, I forgot that name. That's an old school name.
Yeah,
I
and
like it.
you definitely saw Tishimon had pretty good controller, but you know, as it like went on, like Kudon's, he starts opening up, and Kudon's really good at that in general, right? Like he gets to read his opponent, he figures out where he needs to place the electrics, but he doesn't show it to the opponent until it's gonna hit them. You know, he's gathering information the whole time. Like, okay, when they do this, I can electric there. All right, same for round 3. But you already knew it from round 1.
No, if you think about, okay, so 89.
You only get down 4 after electric wing Godfist.
Oh, is it said down 3 after electric wing got first?
Overhead
Down
Down 4, down 4.
That's
Yeah.
the
Oh,
punch.
down 4, excuse
And
me.
it's P, which is punch.
There was time Tishimon almost won TW's Master Raven.
We wanna make
Yeah,
Kudon
Tishimon, he's one of those guys who's always been like a top player, right? And Master, yeah, and it's probably Master Raven holding him back a little bit. I mean, you gotta remember he was also a Marduk player. So I remember at the mix-up in 2019, he brought it to Marduk a little bit, you know, but it wasn't there yet. Marduk was still a fairly new character, right? It only got unveiled at the end of TWT 2018.
Yeah, I wonder.
So, you know, it's still pretty fresh.
I still, once again, he's starting out really well right now, though.
Oh, nice. Gets the punish there on the Hell Sweep.
All right, I'll stand at 4.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Master Raven's rage drive.
And that's
So
the thing,
fast, bro.
We've talked about this many times, especially when we see Kudon's play, is his comfort zone and
Once
being
again,
able
that down
to
4-1, just try to,
take away
you
his
know,
Hell Sweep, you
start
pretty
that
much take away his
offense.
character.
Oh, yeah, this was the coolest thing about this event too, was that there's in this top 4, there's Tishimon, 2 Koreans, and Book from Thailand, right? So the highest placing Japanese player was Tishimon, who was the EU representative.
They switch positions,
Oh,
that
wow.
was smart.
How did can you manually switch the sides
On what?
on Hell's Gate from Devil Jam?
I don't think so, no. I think it just goes where it goes.
Okay,
We've seen this last time, Tishimon
And you just
making
gotta hope that it's going the right direction.
But Kudon is
Cause he hit him back turn.
Oh, and
He hit
Okay, I don't
Master
know how he
Raven
did that,
like
but that
in
was
the
sick.
back with the Thunder
Back
God
turn.
Fist,
Mhm.
and it turned her around and put her back to the other.
Yeah, I think it always does that.
Nice. You can't just run and hit buttons against Master
Oh,
Raven.
but only
Very,
when
very
it catches the
dangerous.
back though, right? It must be
I think
when
so.
it only catches the back.
I think,
Back one to
yeah,
skip.
when you hit the back, you know which way it's going. It's the same way
Oh,
always.
kick. Demon Steel pedal into the running slash kick. Oh,
Hey,
Wow,
counter
man,
hit.
this dude Kudon's like, what's crazy is
Oh, and one
Tishimon has
punch there on
been
the rage
playing
drive.
so well throughout most of the set, but every
I
time
don't know if you won
this
that
dude
first, but it
Kudon's
doesn't
just
matter. He
inches
gets
his way back in.
He gets the round, he's
Man,
on
I
the
feel
board.
like
Scary
this
round,
is not
he
gonna be
comes
good for
up with the
Tishimon. I
round.
feel like
Here we go. Start
Kudon
round
is gonna bring this
number
one all the way back, just like he did the first
all the
game.
way to the wall we go.
And it's winners
Bang,
finals.
boom.
Is this best of 3? Is this
Yeah,
first
it
to 3?
is. First to 3. Yeah, TWT has always been first to 2 games until
He
winners,
does the
losers,
wall
grand
stand.
finals.
Does wall stand two again. Oh, great.
Yeah,
Damn,
that's like
good
shades of
punish.
Banner U 5.0.
God Fist punish.
Okay. Oh,
Power crush.
I love that power crush, too.
I like
this
the
is gonna be big.
like, get off him.
Tishimon doesn't want to go down 2-0.
No,
Mike
he has such a
Steve.
big lead.
Oh,
Nice,
man.
Get the windy Godfist.
Bro, this mic is literally in my lip right now.
That's where it's gotta be,
Good
Steve. Keep it right there.
dude.
If you're not tasting it, it's not a tasty microphone, all right?
Oh, dude, I need to get my own then. I need to get one that, like, I need to become part machine so the mic just comes out of my shoulder. Race kick.
I don't think that's gonna help you anyways. You know how you be turning like, ah!
I hit my head on the microphone. Steve.
Mix-up, Ghost Raid hits grounded.
All right,
Oh,
this was a
no.
close
Not bad.
game.
One mix-up.
Damn.
Down for every time, dude. Tishumon had a 2-round lead. Damn, dude, it's on my mustache. It's killing me. He had a
Oh, come on. You don't have no Juna beard over there, bro.
Look, I don't have a Giuna beard, but I could if I wanted to. Anyways, yeah, like 3 straight rounds, bro. Like, Tishumon just can't keep that control, and it's really scary versus a character like Devil Jin. One, you're still not seeing that many Devil Jins. But if I'm not mistaken, oh man, there's a Devil Jin player that I think Tishumon would have played. Oh man, I can't remember his name.
From where?
Now we can talk about it. Is like, you know, is this gonna affect the players?
I think he.
How much
From
is
Italy?
Yeah, I think so.
There is a Delvin out there. I can't remember his name either. Like Harry Potter is the Mishima out there. Like that's most known for Heihachi though.
But there's definitely a Devil Jin player.
Yeah, there's a Devil Jin out there. I can't remember. I feel like his name is like Devil.
Yeah, it's Devil Kazuya. Thank you. It is. It's
Oh, yeah,
Devil
see, yeah.
Kazuya. That's what it is.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Here we go. Game number 3.
Damn. But yeah, I mean,
There, right?
exactly. You can see though, he's winning these games, and Kudon's just adapting and bringing it back, right? Just closing it out. And that's it's part of the problem with Master Raven. It's partly of a strength of Kudon's, to adapt in each game to beat the opponents and make the right decisions at the right time.
And here we go, stalking him.
I like the movement already. And I feel like that's another thing that Master Raven has going for her as well. Like her movement is really, really good.
Oh yeah, that is one of the strengths of the character.
Oh my god, like yeah, that movement's cute enough.
Bro, that's like a setup to like get your own counter while standing 2 with Master Raven, and Kudo's like, watch this, you're gonna do that, I'm gonna be just out of range, and my electric's gonna land as your stupid while standing 2 is whiffing. He didn't even let it whiff first. He's like, it's coming now, here it is.
He's like, no, I need to stop this now. Nice conversion. Now, that's what I mean, like by carry. Like that definitely could have been the wall, right? If played correctly, that could have been the wall. So that was a small mistake by Tishumon.
Mm-hmm.
Kudon's defense, once again, always looks suspect at the beginning, right? You better win. You got to close out. Okay, all right. You got to close out. Because one of the problems has been Tishumon not being able to close out these rounds, and Kudon's just getting his footing back and taking full control.
Yeah, Tishumon, it's always so close in terms of. Oh God, dude!
He's feeling good right
Oh,
now.
he's always so close in terms
Oh
of.
my god.
Oh, dude, it's too much. And Devil was so good in season 1, and he's really not that different in season 3.
He's not. I don't think he's that. He's definitely not that different, right? Nice. I think it's more just the fact that like it's really hard now to push the Devil Jin game, right? Because you have to condition people so much. And Tekken 7, I feel like the damage output in some instances, like you have to play so much more careful with the machines. Now you still get everything. The thing is about it, it's like you have to make sure that whoever you're fighting is conditioned at this point. And I feel like that's what makes Devil Jin a more difficult character to like succeed with. But that's why Kudon succeeds with it, because he's been playing Tekken, I feel like, long enough to pick out these tendencies of what you want to go for. I mean, you can see it in this match right now. Tishumon literally is winning most of these rounds. Right now, he's up 2-1 in the round count, and he did have the life lead. But look at Kudon just slowly but surely figuring out the rhythm, looking for certain things. That was a great attempt at a whip punish with the wild standing 2.
Yeah, and Tishumon has had the round lead every single game. Here's the rage drive, wall coming.
Oh my gosh, just
Oh my!
The ending, low parry there
That's the
though.
pickup. That's the pickup. But this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like Kudon's done such a good job in a lot of matchups, right? Not versus like the best of the best, because that's why Kudon's actually gets defeated. But like, there's a lot of players that Kudon's knows the rhythm of and knows how to get to it and slow you down and stop you from playing your regular game. And if that's a part of conditioning. And if you do that with a Mishima, a Hell Sweep is a combo. You swing too fast, that's an electric. You go into the wall, and even not like just the options that comes after that initial hit from a Mishima is a lot more. It's a lot more scary than other characters, because you still have the wave dash mix up. You can still bait a lot of these instances after wake up, and just being able to punish. That's where that expertise comes in, man. Kudans is definitely an example of that. I mean, but not to take anything away from Tishima. We said before, man, running Master Raven in a competition like this is 2 times as hard. It's not as easy to play a character like Master Raven at this level. That's why I'm such a big fan of Tishima. The fact that he commits to these kind of characters, because you know how I am. I just play characters that I think are cool. And if you're going to play a character, if you ain't 100% with it, you damn sure better look cool doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, that was funny.
Man, this round started off so strong. But Kudans is going to end that way as well. Yeah, I saw some in the chat say that Kudans also never afraid to use hell sweeps, and that's a great point. You know, it's always been one of his strengths. He knows what the opponent wants to do and defend against, so he knows when he needs to bring out the hell sweeps. He knows when to put them away, when to bring out the electrics. And you know, there'll be games where he doesn't even electric. He's like, nope. I'm not gonna elect him. Like, where is the electric Kudans? That's what I always get upset about, right? Because I like to see him.
And this is the thing that, like, and it is all part of that condition. Like, being able to say, like, all right, this person knows that I'm looking for, you know, down, well, 4-4-2, like Demon Paw, something like that. And if you want to do, you know, wave dash 3 just to see if they're ducking or not, that's another thing. Because if they do duck, you get a full comp. What did I just say? What is the, like, just to see if they're you're like, oh, are you ducking? All right, okay. Well, you're ducking, and that means I can just keep hitting you with Demon Paw. I can use Twin Lancer. I can check you with Flash Jab. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, those are all things that are going to come into play.
And that's if he didn't duck there.
And Raven just the same. Down 4-1 is one of the tools that she used to see if you duck it, right? And she kind of has a hell sweep herself with Quicksand or Tornado Disaster or whatever you want to call it. Oh.
Good block. That was a really fast trigger pull.
Oh my God. Raven.
Yeah, that was a good choice, right? Because he knew there was potentially a low coming out of there. He's like, all right, I'll 4-4. Otherwise, I'm going to get floated here. Won't be much damage. Good risk reward there.
Again, and that's where that movement comes into play. The feints. But, like, take this and apply it to Devil Jin, right? Take the fact that you have all these feints available with the character, and she's meant to make you, like, second guess yourself. Devil Jin just the same, but he has to force you to do it. His moves don't like naturally make like try to mix you up like Raven, but he has to condition you to get hit by a lot of stuff. Nice.
Yeah, and you know, if you go back to this round, you'll see, you know, as soon as Tishima went back turn, Kudans again to up forward 4, and he got floated out.
Oh my God! I can't believe that worked.
Back turn special move. Rip, calm down, bro. You are going ham right now.
Did you see that? Did you try to go? He's trying to go to final game here, Steve. Winner's final for Tishima in Japan against the TWT champion Kudans with Master Raven.
That's actually crazy. You're right.
Oh, nice. He gets the wall standing 1. He's gonna definitely
okay,
get the
wall.
Here.
Hella damage.
Afterwards, he goes for the spike.
Oh my God, if he loses this, I'm gonna be real sad.
Once again, man, it's all about pacing, conditioning, being able to catch the routine of your opponent, bro. It's a knockdown. You know the hell sweep's coming because he needs it. That's the check. Boom. Man, that's the check. Like, you're standing there, block this electric. I'm too close.
Oh my God, he's got the blue one too.
What a sidestep.
Blue one. Why behind him?
It's the limit, and Kudans holds on just barely.
No.
That's exactly, man, look, dude.
I didn't remember what happened there, dude. I thought we were going to go to a final game, and I saw he had like a perfect. He had like a perfect. They should have won the final game.
Bro, like I said, man, he's definitely, he's one of those players that literally, we were spelling out the game, but we're like, hey, man, if he catches you ducking, we already know, right?
Yeah.
And literally, the order of operations that happened there. Literally, he had been wave dashing in, getting into that range where electric was going to be a threat, made him block one electric. And once you get up close, if you see one wave move, it's actually just a guess at that point. You're like, well, look, either he's going to do a mid or he's going to do hell sweep. You actually have to guess. And if you guess wrong, just like what happened to Tishumon, you're going to die. And playing a Mishima at that level, like, I feel like that's the hardest part and like the essential part of playing a machine. Being able to condition someone to fear the hell sweep, especially Devil Jin hell sweep or Heihachi hell sweep, which you can get combos after in some instances. So like being aware of those things is all part of the meta when playing a machine. More specifically playing a character like Devil Jin, because that's why like people I was like, man, like people talk about this Kudans guy, but like he's done this and he's only done this. And I'm like, bro, y'all don't realize what he's accomplishing. Not only is he doing it with a character that's underrepresented, he's basically pioneering this character in a Tekken 7 generation, and he's doing it historically because he has so much history playing these machines at a high level. So people don't even understand that when they watch tournaments like this, you're getting a master class in learning how to play these characters at a high level. Right there. Oh, rewind that. I can say you can see when his heart broke.
First name.
Apollonia, first name. Oh.
That wasn't even points.
The Simpsons episode, I can see when his heart broke.
Damn.
I choose to get hit by this hail sweep, bruh.
Oh man, that was rough. And then it's not yet. The round after this was brutal.
Number 4, Teachable finds some survive, doesn't get the wall splat. This
Look
is
at this.
crazy, and it
That
doesn't
sucked.
kill him.
Yeah, it did.
The low kick again. There it is.
Stayed down there, and then man, the way it ends here too.
And man, it was
He has
close.
such a big lead. Hell sweep. Yeah, you're talking about. And you know, the thing about the crouch dash mix up, or the hell sweep, or the whatever you want to call it, out of the wave dash mix up, out of Mission was majority of players are going to do higher low mix up. So you can always duck. Like the mid cancels are usually harder to do.
They are. If
Yeah,
you know
and
how
you
to
saw
wave dash,
Kudos
they
there.
are.
Right, and you know, a guy like Kudos, he can do it, so he doesn't even have to do it. That's the scariest thing. He doesn't even have to do the mid cancel because he's so good at doing the high low mix up, which isn't a mix up.
I can see you in the background. Oh, I can see both of you guys have the same celebration. You both did this at the same time.
Book is going to be picking Jin, but who did need?
Wow.
He picked Steve, much
Oh,
like we
man.
expected, so probably one of Jin's hardest matches.
All right, here we go.
But hey, you know,
Yo, Nee bringing out his fourth character
I
in the
told you,
top
dude.
8.
First that he was talking about.
This year is when he was definitely jumping around a lot. He was definitely playing in the sense of like, hey, I want you guys to
So once he broke the curse, no more
like
fifth, he's got
be
only
afraid of the character I picked, not only me, right? He's like doubling down on like the you being afraid. He's like, you're not only gonna be afraid of fighting me because I'm me, but now I got a character I feel like beats your character specifically. And Steve has always been good, so obviously it's not that big of a thing. But the fact of the matter is, you're still, even if you take away the fact that like Steve is good, you're still fighting me playing Steve.
Yeah, I know that Run It Black always never really liked playing MYK either. And there was something about this matchup. I don't know what it is about this matchup that gives Jin players a hard time, but you can see it here too. You know, Nee picking Steve against Jin intentionally. You know, he had a Paul or a Katarina or a Lily. He's like, nope, Steve's the one for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, counting 4-4. Oh, this is before the change, huh? Savage sword to break the ground. Shout out to Mark, man.
It is a tough matchup for
Mhm.
him in general.
Oh God, I don't know what it is about Jin, but like, oh my God, 4-4 again. Like when he does like the splat combos, like remember T? I don't know if you remember T4. He used to be able to do 1-3-3 to end
Wait, what?
combos. So at T4, he used to be able to do like launcher and then 1-3-3 to end combos, right? And 1-3-3 is like he does like a leg thing, and he used to get down 4. I used to love those combos. I don't know
I
what.
don't remember. But you know, hey, we'll talk about Tekken 4 some other time, dude. It's gonna be played again soon, I think.
Oh yeah.
Launch him.
On block, you know, he's not able to get a good mix-up because of Steve's back one. Able to
Mhm.
the up.
Go to
You
mid
gotta
mix
be
up.
wary of that
You know,
flicker.
he's pro to crouch dash. You know,
Yeah.
crouch dash to go into a mix-up.
Yeah, Nee, he's not afraid to use that down by 3, which is so weird to me because, you know, when he uses Paul, he never will do Demo Man, right? It's like so rare. But with Steve, he's done the down by 3 multiple times already.
He's just waiting for him. As soon as he comes in, it's going to be back one or down 4.
See that? Like, and you can tell right now, right? So remember I talked about like how he blocked the electric. If you block the electric with Devil Jin and then you use it to stay close, same thing kind of applies with regular Jin, right? But Nee's reaction is completely different. He blocked the electric and then he saw the wave dash and he hit a button. He committed, right? Like because knowing, like look, I know that the 50-50 is coming, right? So either I'm committing to the duck, committing to a hell sweep, committing to the mid, or I'm gonna hit this button. Maybe I'm gonna call him out on it. And that's what he did. Stop the offense, kept the lead.
Start swinging.
Yeah, that was a really good fish for forward 4. I forgot Jin's forward 4 in this version of the game is like a full launcher every time.
Looking to close it out. That might be it. Mix up. Yep.
Very nice.
Okay, okay.
He went for the
But
spike
yeah,
there
and
on
look, you can
4-1.
tell Booker's actually scratching his head.
Close it out. I mean, this is gonna be
He's actually scratching his head. I don't blame
2
him.
out of 3.
Yeah, that was a really fast game.
Sure, now, you know,
And
he's
yeah,
playing Jin again.
is this the time when he switches like Claudio or something crazy?
Wait, is it?
He's looking very intently. Oh my gosh, what is he?
I'm telling you, he told me he's been thinking about Shaheen and Claudio in tournament.
I mean,
I don't know. Rip might have called it.
Old Rip just mentioned it. Because I talked to Book at this event, and he was saying that he thinks he's good at top kicks, so he wants to play Shoddy or Klaheen.
he's thinking about it.
Shoddy or Klaheen.
Shorty or Colleen.
He
Oh,
lost.
there it
He picked
is.
know, this is the first time I've seen Book use a different character. in
Okay.
tournaments.
I look. I don't remember this at all.
See how this works out
Rip,
for
what
him.
happens? Does he get smoked or what?
Obviously, he'll be able to move around a lot
My
more
guess,
safely.
considering that
More tools,
in
more
the rest of the year we
options,
saw him
use
go
the
back to
matchup.
Jin, I'm
But,
gonna
you know,
say
Knee does lose here. Knee.
Shadio it is.
Shadio, it is.
But Shaheen won Evo.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a
man.
one-
Shadio, I just saw it in the chat how it was
I mean, we'll
spelled.
see
That's
how he
funny.
stands in,
Shadio.
September 6th, but
Shadio or
You
clean?
know,
for
everybody
now,
says September
yeah.
6th. Anyways, we're going right into it here.
All right, let's see if it works out at all for him.
After being down 1-0
Shaheen.
against Ross, dragging his knee with a big counter hit.
Oh man, Shadio and clean from now
Down to
on.
the floor.
I need to make me a Shadio and clean emo, bro.
Pushing him towards the
Oh,
wall.
my
Rocket
God.
Thunder. Oh, man.
okay, stuff the perfect.
Oh,
on
man.
point.
That might as
Wow.
well, might as well
Wow.
have been a perfect.
It
Maybe we
looked
should
like
have
it was
picked
working out.
Steve. That's what Lohai suggested, right? Nothing else is working.
Nothing else is working, bro. He said I gotta pick Steve.
Yeah, approaching with 4-1 is kind of difficult against Steve, right? Because that
Still
back
has that movement down though. He's really good at getting like, oh, nice
I
sliding.
think the slide is going to pay.
Yeah, super delayed. That's AK style.
You know,
Like he shows it to you like 100 times, like you're gonna duck this, aren't you? No,
Right.
I'm not gonna do it.
Sure,
Yeah.
Knee knows what to do against
He'll
the slides.
definitely just walk up and duck in your face like, hey, are you gonna hop kick?
Uses Steve, usually.
No, I don't think so.
Oh
He's
boy,
got
these
plenty of
slides are
other
rough.
options, But that's the thing about knee. I think all of his characters, he
Man,
knows how to punish
6
slides,
down,
right?
4
He knows how to do
twos.
every Tekken thing they
Yeah,
I
do.
want more.
Right?
I want more.
He is searching, fishing.
Keeping that range, using that back
This does
button,
not seem like a good idea so far.
succession.
Nope,
He's doing such a
it's
great
looking
job
pretty
keeping-
rough.
keeping him out.
But slide is
Oh,
good.
man, that could've
Okay,
been-
up 2-3.
that would've
If that was a
been
hop
there.
kick, though, he would've
Yeah,
got
on
him.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he went for a mid mix up and didn't do the right
Goes
option.
to the low. Oh,
Look at
oh,
him.
the
He could have
ball.
punched
Damn.
it. Ah, nice. The blue stuff. All right.
Maybe it's gonna
Proving that
work
this wasn't
out.
a wasted choice.
You don't sound too sure.
Just gotta stay solid.
Maybe it's gonna work out. Your boys got really high. I don't know, man.
Book is
He's
locked
good at
in.
top kicks. See, I told you.
Oh no.
There's no more Jin.
Knee is-
Once again, checking with the down for one.
Wante 3-3.
Oh, he
Okay,
tried to
get-
counter it right through it.
Oh, I like the attempt at Wante
Nope.
2 as well.
Punish.
Yeah, but interesting.
Oof.
Very, very hard for
Yo, is that still? Is that guaranteed?
He has to go for a more
I'm
intense combo.
not sure.
Okay, trying to catch him ducking.
Because I think he did the quick
back-
back roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
It
think
shouldn't have been guaranteed.
Not at all. Set point now for knee.
Yikes. Not looking good. Man, you guys realize I don't like anyone switching to Shaheen as a secondary. If Shaheen's your main, fine.
For the grab. Again.
I just feel like he's hard, man. I don't think he's as easy as people.
Rope to the throat.
I mean, he's definitely an easy mode character, but like, you gotta main
Serving
it
up a
still.
platter.
Yeah.
Hey.
Boom.
Back one.
Yeah. Put the
You think
big
Shaheen?
head.
Wait, you think Shaheen's an easy mode character?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he missed it.
I don't. I don't think Shaheen's an easy mode character.
Oh, he kicked it
I feel
out
like his
there.
tools are.
I
like,
think he's hella easy mode long.
Okay, now
really. I think he's.
Yeah.
I think he's
All
easy
you
mode
book.
lead more than
Oh,
anything,
these mix- oh,
but
that's
still
it.
not
It's
like
done.
easy. That's done.
Great float. Caught
He's
him
got
out
a
there.
slide
Goes
that's
for the
like safe
slide.
half the time.
Able to
He's
close
got
it out. Book
more range on the
in
mid
fourth
mix up
place
out
here
of
in
the
the
slide mix up.
Yeah, so
His
knee
wall
is
com was like
determined
stupid
that
easy. There's
course
no
knee-
execution on it.
knee is gonna be
right?
advancing to the losers
His
final,
punishes are good.
where he's
His
gonna be
magic
going
force
up
still good,
against
except
Tissue
you got to commit harder to it,
Bomb.
right?
Tissue Bomb,
It
like,
still doesn't J like
have
the
you
other
played
ones,
knee?
but
You
it's
serious?
a
Like,
2-hit launcher, so you got to
no.
commit to 2 hits at least. But it's still got a built-in mix-up in it too. So I don't know. That's what I think about it. His hop kick has more range.
So there may
Yeah,
be an
that's
element
true.
of
Right.
surprise on both
He's got an
sides.
orbital.
He told me that
But
for
his
the
I
entire
feel
year,
like
he's been thinking, like, if I play knee,
I feel like the thing
what
about
character is he
Shane
gonna
is
use
that
on?
like
And he's been
to
really
condition
curious
someone
in
to
that
fall
part.
for his big combo starters is not
Wait, who
easy.
do you think?
Like he has the full crouch down 4-2, which is long, but like outside of hop kick, counter hit down 4-2, what are his
Very
launches?
interesting.
I don't know.
Wait, say that again?
Outside of full crouch down 4-2,
I think that's,
he has hop kick, counter hit down 4-2. What are some of his other launches? I know he got like some small counter.
It's just hop kick. Yeah, it's just like hop kick or down 4-2, counter 4-1, while standing 2 out of the slide mix up, orbital. So he's got a few. I mean, like, what more do you need, really? I mean, he doesn't have lost 3 plus 4-4, right? Like, that's the big difference between the two
Very
characters.
lapsing. I don't know
But
that-
like, other than that, you know, they're pretty equal. I think his damage is better. He's got rage drive, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think the character he's just good. And there's nothing like execution wise. Like there is, like I'll take that back. He does have some execution stuff where he does like down 3 poke,
Dude,
and he's got like
I
I forgot the stance name is called. Is it Snake?
Not only does he lose
Sneak
weight,
stance? Sneak stance
everything.
cancel.
Yeah.
So to make it safer, right? Like that's the execution limitation of the character, I think. You know, like if you don't know how to like safely cancel it, and that's it. Like once you know that much, then you're kind of fine with them execution wise.
So Vocal TK says it doesn't launch crouches. My bad. I thought it didn't clean launch.
Yeah, it's like
down
Lost.
2 didn't clean launch on hit.
Yeah, it's like Lost. I really think he's easy mode Law / Lee. And he's got more range than them and everything.
I don't think
Lee is super good now.
I was about to say Lee is like kind of dumb good right now.
Lee is really good right now. Yeah, definitely underrated, I think.
Pokes, not a lot of super strong lows unless he's right in your face.
Yeah,
Drags down 4-2 does launch crouches, but it does not have like the down 4-2.
It's not safe.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
That and the animation is not like the typical down 4-2.
Yeah, basically, if you're down 4-2 launch a croucher, it's usually like jab punishable at least. Maybe a little bit like 11 or 12 frames sometimes. But the other ones that do not launch crouchers are usually safe.
These guys probably haven't played each other since like who knows when.
Wait, is Leo? Wait, somebody said unless you're Leo.
Yeah, Leo's used to always launch crouchers. Does Leo's not launch crouchers anymore?
I don't think so. But once again, I could be wrong. I can't. Now that I'm looking at this old game, I'm getting mixed up now.
Yeah, the thing about Leo's down 4-2 though is that it's got that weird pushback where halftime your punch will whiff and then she can down 4-2 you again. You know, it's like down 4-2. Oh, you whiffed your punch on, boom, down 4-2. It's like it's the dumbest thing. So you got to be careful when you block to make sure that she's in range of the punish.
Yeah, it does have really. Yeah, somebody said it has really good range though, right? It has really good range, but it is still punishable. So I guess it's a little different, right?
Yeah, that's the trade-off they gave it, right? They gave it extended range for a down 4-2. That's why it's punishable.
Game 1.
But here we go. This is losers final. Steve Fox again for knee. Master Raven, of course, with Tishumon.
Wow, early sidestep. Wow.
That's a hard read early on.
I want to see knee release a sidestep guide. I would love to see that.
Right?
Like, you know, Nobi used to do that a bunch back in the day. I would like to see one from knee.
I know, didn't JDCR release one too?
Like a full guide against all the characters? I don't know.
Oh, no. Probably not.
That's what I want to see. Yeah, because you know, there used to be those like lists you'd see like this character step this way, this character step that way, whatever. I would love to see a breakdown of that from me.
Yeah, that's actually true. I mean, the fact that he literally just started like and did quick sidestep, magic full whip, and then he did Sonic Fang, I'm like, oh, okay.
Right, and let's not forget just the way he played against Kudons in this open set. He lost it, but he picked Lily against Deviljin, right? He got a game with it at least.
Oh, he has a chance here. He has an opportunity, but he stays on the ground.
What the?
The other side. Oh, no.
Oh, for the wall?
Oh,
not enough?
Look at that.
Damn.
This is before the second rage drive. The second blue stuff. They gave my man 2 Gatorade bottles. Come on, man. That's stupid. He gets a choice. I get Glacier Blue and Dark Blue. That's bull.
Damn. All the blue?
You know the meaning of his name?
No.
Man.
You ask him one day when there's no one.
I'm so jealous of chicks that have blue stuff.
Multiple blue stuff. Stu Falcaron got 38 blue stuff. He got blue flavors we've never heard of before.
Anyways, here we go. Right into the action.
Bananas?
Oh, man.
Gross.
Wow.
Nice blocking punish, yeah. And this is what I was talking about, like movement-wise, right? She has a lot of feints and stuff like that that's meant to like take advantage of somebody not prepared. But obviously, Nia is looking very prepared.
Yeah, Magic 4 combo though. Here we go, Tishumon.
Now look at this carry if done correctly.
Wall's right there though. Yeah. Oh, double roll!
And this is what I was talking about. You have to be able to condition and make your opponent second guess some of the options. See, once again, and now we're starting to duck. Master Raven is one of those characters. I remember I used to see like lay players do that, right? Not lay players, but even, lay players and lane players. It's more based about that move and getting in and confusing, right? Like making the opponent second guess.
Oh no, interrupted.
Lax is on like the double blue stuff in the chat. That was nice.
Here we go.
Oh god, doesn't matter, Steve. Too strong with Nee. You know, Nee's character choices. It's so wild to me that Nee never wanted TWT, right? Like, how did that happen? Did he even win an Evo in Tekken 7?
I don't think so.
Chat, double check the facts for me. I don't feel like Nee won an Evo in Tekken 7 or TWT Championship. I know Saint won one, JDCR won one, Nobi won one. 2018, Lohai won it. 2019, Arsenal Nash won it.
So has he not?
Evo Japans aren't. I don't count Evo Japans.
How come you don't count Evo Japans?
That was. They're smaller.
That's true.
That's why. Yeah.
Nope.
Like Evo Vegas is like 1,000 people. Evo Japan's like 300 or something. You know.
Man, this is way earlier than yesterday. We got out here like at 10 p.m.
What about the
I
difficulty?
don't know if
though?
I can handle.
Do you think the
like, a bunch of
difficulty is
people
harder
right
in
after
at
this.
Evo America or
I
like
think
Evo
1,000
Japan?
people is harder. Period.
Dude, I
Like
had like 40.
you know, even if you have the first 3 rounds easier,
That's a good
I still think it's harder.
Oh, got the big counter that he wanted down forward.
Yeah,
too.
so he
was
never
on
wanted
the
Evo
top,
Vegas,
but
huh?
because we're in the open space, it's not going to do as much damage.
Crazy.
You know, Master
Padlock
Raven
dunk.
and Evo
Oh,
breaking
nice.
from having the wall there.
Yeah, both these guys
You
are
got
great.
these?
Mix up.
That's
No,
good.
He opts to just stay there and wait to see what he's going to do on the wake up.
I think it could have got a guaranteed ground hit off of that,
Closing it out.
but he chose to keep the Oki and
Nice
leave him
combo
there.
And good reactions there
Which
from
I'm not
Keys.
mad
Step
at,
Back to a new move that he has in Tekken 7.
Tishamon, little nod there. It's like, okay,
He
okay.
skipped Evo Las Vegas 2018. He probably would have won that.
Nice. Gets the low parry.
It's hard to say, man, because he didn't
Yeah, I'm
win the
about
other
to say,
ones.
you can't say that. You can't say
Yeah.
that. He probably
He
would have
probably would
won.
have won that.
Nah, bruh. Have you seen the Pakistan arc yet? Are you still?
There, oh,
Beautiful.
nice.
The anime is behind the manga, bro.
He started using the 4 slide to 3 now.
Yeah, I think if Nee showed up in 2018, Arslan would have too.
Step inside walk.
You're
Covers
right.
mid, and he has a built-in mix-up just in case it gets blocked.
He's gonna make stuff up, you know.
Great block. Great defense from Knee. Not fall for the crouch. That makes up. Wow.
Hey,
Nice. He has another opportunity here, but he
Mhm.
has
And
to
look
be
at
careful.
look at how like look at the stagger, right? Like
That was
Master
good.
Raven is so good for the stagger because it gives her 2 options. She has a manual like she basically her character is all about making you second guess yourself. So her feints and stuff are always going to add to like that mix up, right? But once you get it installed, it's so good. Once it's there, like you can take advantage of it. But you also have to be able to, you know, have these combos on deck. You have to be able to adjust and have like these great. Look at the damage! Oh my god!
Try to catch him on the back
Hey.
with the down forward 4.
and thank you, Tim Got the Juice, for the full list there. Nobi 2015, Saint 2016, JDCR 2017, Lowhigh 2018, Arslan 2019.
Oh wow! So no need Evo wins, huh?
And no TWT Championship win for him either. That's the craziest thing, right? Like, as crazy good as Nee is, like, he hasn't won the big ones, you know? Like, Evo Japan is the biggest thing he won, and, like, if you compare the size of that tournament to, like, these other tournaments, it's not that different, you know? Evo Japan was, especially that one that Nee won, right? That was, like, the first one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, size-wise, it wasn't, like, the largest tournament. It was definitely a difficult tournament. You know, there was some struggles in that one.
I got one for you.
You know, I love Nee as a player, too, right? But, like, that tournament, I entered it. There was different monitors during everyone's pools and everything. You know, it's definitely disorganized.
This is why I'm playing really well right now. I feel like this is where Master Raven can excel with like that's why she can excel. Like I feel like if you play really simple, just play good old-fashioned Tekken and then pull out the mix-ups every now and then, it definitely makes you a lot stronger, but it's still hard.
Oh, here we go. He might be able to close it out here. Yeah, he's gonna do it for sure.
Dead zone.
Down. Here we go. Final round. You need this one, Tishamon.
Again, this is a race to 3.
Yeah,
This is our
Tishamon definitely needs.
final.
This is loser side.
Look at the crouch dash here. Stalking is
Man,
great.
and you know, it's so funny. Like, when Steve has rage on this infinite stage, like, what is he going to do? He doesn't have a
can't do
rage
nothing.
drive.
Well, I mean, this is before he got double blue stuff,
That's what
but
I'm saying.
right?
Just out of range.
He
I
needs
like
the
it.
double blue.
Are you saying Steve Fox needs the double blue?
If you look at this
I'm gonna
one-
time you out in the chat. I'm gonna chat
Me?
and ban you.
Look at this movement here from Tishamon. He's looking for that opening.
It's actually kind of ridiculous, right? When you think about that. Like, Steve was pretty good already, and then you gave him double blue?
Damn, the double blue. Can I upsize my blue and get 2?
Can I get a...
We got the Fakuram special. He has 4. No. What about the Lee? You want the late? No. Just let me get
The
my
lay?
Steve Fox.
My goodness.
Oh,
Let me get Steve Fox with double blue.
This is not
Not
good.
Lay with the triple blue. Wait, he has like 4. He has like 4. The quad blue.
Lay
right?
has the most, I think. I don't think anyone's got as much blue stuff as Lay.
Okay. All right. Dang. He's got a surplus of the blue.
hmm He's got to share with Law, dude. Seriously.
Oh, bro, here we go. You don't even play him anymore. Who cares?
Because have you seen his blue stuff, Steve?
Bro, you're look.
I
I can't
switched to a
take
character that has blue stuff and a cane.
I can't take anything you say seriously as a Leroy player. I don't know if you're serious or not. I can't.
Uh-huh.
You're already a Leroy
Look,
player. You
you
might
know
just
why?
be exaggerating, you know?
I had to become a Leroy player because my character didn't have a blue stuff. Think about that. How am I supposed to be the character that have blue stuff, Steve? I don't have blue stuff.
I think Double would disagree.
4th floor.
I don't think so. I think Double would stop competing.
Right now. I don't expect this to happen while the tournament's
There
happening.
you go.
I
During
think Double will
Grand
stop
Finals,
competing.
with Mastering Season 2.
Let me put words in Double's mouth. Back to the match.
Here we go. Back into
2-0.
block.
Oh my God.
Quicksand, but he gets a huge punish
You know,
here.
Steve,
He's gonna up for the wall.
Speed Kicks, he only retired after he started using law in tournament. I'm just going to put that out there.
Oh, back one.
Speed says Speed Kicks only retired after he started using law.
It's a fact. It's a simple fact of life.
I don't know, man. It's probably you've been listening to a lot of your, your streams talking about. No, let me stop.
This is so hard to deal with. Yeah, Steve up close, down 2, or just down
Oh,
4-1.
man.
Yo, guys, make sure you tweet it out. I know we're already in the top 4. Hashtag TWT Throwback if you're enjoying the conversation. Man, I know it's been a minute since I've done one of these, but, like, I love having these conversations to talk about, like, the older games, things that have changed. Especially considering, like, this is all looking back. These tournaments have already passed. Oh, my God, the back one.
He's like, go to sleep. Don't even think about it.
Yeah, I mean, you told him to tweet it out for top 4. We're about to be in top 2 in a second, the way
Right.
this is running.
Don't tweet it out. Just let them know you're watching. Tweet the link.
Don't tweet it out. Just let them know.
Just let them know. Like, yo,
How can you
bro.
do that, Steve, if they don't tweet it out?
But don't tell them the top 4. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, yo, man.
Oh, okay, okay. So do tweet it out, but don't tell them what it is.
Exactly. Just be like, look, man. It's still happening. Magic 4. We said that at the same time in the past and in the future. That was godlike.
Those sidewalls have been killing him, you know?
And look at how he's playing right now. Has the life lead, playing a lot more compact. Oh my God.
Down punch, the follow-up here.
I feel like he jinxed them, Steve.
All right, into the albatross.
Well, he was playing so good. Oh, gosh.
It's
This might be
over.
it. It is.
Damn. 3 round 3 again. 3-0 for Knee.
Gets 3rd place here at Tokyo
Damn,
Masters.
Digimon looks so good, Chad. If you go back to that winner's final, right?
Non-Korean player.
He was right there. He was working on it perfect. He won that round. Boom. Final game. He could have been in grand finals winner side.
Yeah,
Yep.
so he will be staying on.
Look, like I said, man. Like,
My
and the thing
Baloney
is,
had a
Digimon-
first name.
He's gonna have to
My
win
Baloney
2
had a
sets. Let's
first
look at some
name.
of the action that we just saw here.
So is CAR.
This game was crazy. Killing each other out a little bit.
Yeah.
Little sides
I think he said something about hot dogs, too. I can't even remember. Anyways.
Wait, who did?
In the Oscar Mayer
Oh.
commercial. I think he says, like, my wiener has a first name or something.
Moving back here in the game number 2.
I think he says Mike Glizzy has a
That
first
can't
name.
be right.
I think he does. It's actually still open. I'm going to figure it out right now. Hold on. Actually, I closed it. Oh,
That
it's there.
can't be right.
Low kick there. Digimon getting the lead.
My Baloney has a first name. It's not the same as my wiener.
He went for an opportunity there. So many whiffs when he needed it. But
All right, hold on. I'm looking at the. All right, let me see this.
Just, you know, when he's playing Steve that style, he becomes a.
All right, I'm listening to it right now. I don't know if you guys. I hope you guys
As soon
get.
as you
Okay.
think you have an opening, boom, go to sleep. Good night.
I think he just says baloney 2 times.
Yeah, I don't think they named the wieners, dude.
I mean, it's still Oscar Mayer, so I mean, I don't think Oscar Mayer's still around anymore, so I don't think we're gonna be getting a sponsorship anytime soon. I can't remember the last time I seen Oscar
We
Mayer.
don't even gotta worry about them.
We ain't gotta worry about him. I can't remember the last time I
He
heard
just lost
Oscar
their
Mayer. anyway.
sponsorship opportunity. We thought they were dead.
Yo, chat, can y'all tell me if Oscar Mayer is still a thing? Somebody's gonna go look in the refrigerator. I got some Oscar Mayer glizzies here. If you guys want some of those.
Oh my goodness. Well,
A pretty good job, I would say.
the grand finals about to come your way. It's gonna be a run back from the first match we had here in the top 8, actually. So we get Knee versus Kudons again. Whew.
Is he pulling out the Lily again? Is that what happened?
I just remember seeing the thing is the only thing I really remember about this event is that Kane was here, right? And so when Lily got picked in top 8, I was losing my mind. I was like, Lily's in the top 8, say what? You know?
Yeah.
And then we saw that when this started, and Knee won the first game, but he lost the second game. Tried Katarina, it didn't work out, right? So I don't remember what happens in the grand finals now.
Kudons has been Mr. Second Place.
He has it.
Dang, this is short hair Mark Man. Look at this Mark Man, dude. You can tell he don't have like a handful of hair under that hat. Or he
You
might
can see the
actually,
sides right here.
right?
You can see
Oh,
the
he
sides
actually
right
got like a
here.
fresh cut.
It might be like super long on top though. Mark Man said he had the shaved sides. He's got just the super long top. I think I'm about to play Ghost of Tsushima and put my hair up in like a top knot.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima and put my hair in the top knot.
Let's
He's
go.
gonna have to win 3 first. And if he wants to win
Oh,
the
Yeah,
game,
for those who don't know, this is a TWT throwback. Tokyo Tekken Masters 2018. That's my boy Rip. We're just taking a trip down memory lane, all right? A lot of people, there's some people in the chat that were born after the TWT got canceled this year, so we gotta let them know.
for the
We gotta let them
for,
know
the
that
finals
these
of
were a
all time.
thing at one
But
point
now
in
this
time,
year,
and they
every
were
now and
damn
then,
good
whatever,
too. So I hope
might
you
as
guys
well
are
use it while I
enjoying
got it. I really wanna
watching
win
these
this
throwback
league.
events.
Way
I know
back
I
before
am.
you were born, we used to have tournaments offline. People used to come together.
Bananas
To be really damn the
Shake
bananas.
hands, high five each other.
Yeah, we used to touch each other's hands often. Everyone at the venue, we would touch all our hands.
Look at this. Nobody's wearing masks. Look at this, man.
These guys have
You
met
can see
each other
people's
in the
mouths.
finals before. Are they playing?
Mark
You saw
man
the
shaking the
banana?
banana.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember because this was I don't remember exactly when Yu got added to UIU, but I remember that when she got known
I remember this.
was with Tanukana in that first 10, and she was eating the banana on stream. Right, so when I went to Japan in the vending machine, in the claw game machine, they had bananas there, and so I won a few of them. I won like 3 or 4 of them, and so I gave her a couple of them. I was taking pictures with like Double and Yu and all these other people. It was funny, like it's just like a joke. And then later on, Yu was like, I gave her one. She's like, "Why banana?" I was like, "I don't know. You ate one during the stream when everyone got to know who you were."
Oh man, somebody said I'm still eating my mic. Look, man, it's either y'all can hear me or yeah, I gotta be eating the mic
It's
at
good
this
right
point.
now.
I
It's
can't
good
do
right
it.
now. Trust me, this is the best it's been in a minute.
Oh man, I gotta do something.
Maybe just like to get people a rise.
Oh man, it's fine. It's fine. You're doing great.
Oh
Two
man.
bananas up.
Damn, the bananas are still on the screen back there.
Oh yeah, they can see you there. I forgot.
The worst thing about those bananas, by the way,
All right, here we go.
they're plasticky or something or rubber. I don't know what they are, but they smell like a Chinese
Mark,
factory.
don't show them the
You
character
know,
selection.
like I don't know if you know what that smells like. It's like you can smell like the petroleum in it. You know,
Don't show them that. We can see it. but
dude,
don't
I
show
have it
them.
in one of my. Wait,
Sounds good if I want to beatbox. How do you know that's not what the announcement is? It's a beatboxing soundtrack for me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Kudans has been getting.
I'd have had it still.
I feel like in Tekken 7.
It's probably in my closet or something.
Yeah, every time these guys have played.
Oof.
Is he really hovering Lucky Chloe?
I mean, he's hovering it. I don't think he's gonna pick it.
You need to hook him up with your blue mic sponsor.
Brian
Good.
Fury.
Good.
It's not.
I'm doing a blue mic giveaway, by the way, on my channel. It's
Oh,
gonna
how
be
do I
in,
how do I get in there?
You just got to be a sub.
He's hovering
I
right
am
there
a
Give
sub.
away.
I'm
I'm giving
three
away.
up. I'm
There you
like
go.
a
Then
year and a half in.
you're entered, Steve. You're entered. That's all you got to
Oh, here
do.
we go, crowd.
You don't even got to be in the chat when I do the giveaway. I do it every month or every 2 months now. I'm streaming every day, so every 30 days we do another blue mic giveaway.
This is crazy.
You're doing like 237 days of streaming now or what?
No, I'm like 133 days.
Okay.
I think.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Here we go.
It's pretty good.
Grand
I can't
finals,
believe it,
Kudans
actually.
versus me. Both
It's actually
players from South
ridiculous.
Korea. It's gonna be Devil Jin versus
I can't even believe it with your
You
sleep
picked Lily
schedule.
again.
Oh my God, he picked Lily.
Yeah, my sleep schedule's amazing. Look, I'm awake in the daytime. I'm awake after midnight.
Knee-
I'm always
knee
awake.
picks for a
Right?
reason. We'll see- we'll
Like a
see
video game. You never sleep. Yo, shout outs to No Pants and Metal Cat in the chat.
Woo!
Metal
What am I
Cat
doing?
in the chat. I love saying
Might
that.
have been it.
Metal Cat in the chat. I like to. Man, Metal Cat beat Dietrich at the last Wednesday night fights. That was
I
gone.
heard about that shit.
It was crazy.
Metal
And
Cat.
he was using Fakumram and she was using Lucky Chloe.
Oh,
And he knows what he's
Oh.
doing. Yeah.
I'm thinking that he's not gonna have too much of a problem with
Dang,
this.
not only Metal Cat in the chat. Metal Cat beat that. Let's go.
Yeah, Metal Cat beat that in the chat. Let's go.
Bars for Metal Cat. I hope all is well, Metal Cat. I see.
First round, very quickly to knee. Again, coming from the loose
Oh
right.
man. All right. First round to knees Lily here. Tracking the step again. So use the home attack and sidestepping Devil Jin.
And on top of that, you can actually tell that Kudans is aware of the sidestep because he did dash up laser scraper to begin that pressure. So you know that's the thing. He's already trying to track the sidesteps.
Yeah, this is such a crazy thing, right? Because if you remember, these guys end up playing at the end of the year in the finals, in the top 3, right? I think it might have even been winners final of the finals. And it was the same matchup except Kudans had prepared for it. You know?
Also, that's actually true. I forgot about that. He was super
I
prepared
remember
for
now.
it.
I remember now. It all just came back to me right
Yeah,
as I
as
said
soon
it.
as you said that, I was like, oh my God, I just remembered. He was hella prepared.
Look at this
Look at
step,
that.
dude.
Oh my God. So,
He got so much
oh,
traction
dude,
there for
like,
that initial side
and
step.
like,
He was
that's
able to
another thing,
recognize
right? Like, looking at the fact that you see Lily at this level, like in a grand finals with the versus like Kudans, should let you know, right? Like, tech is important. Like, you need to be able to look at the walks, dude. Oh my gosh.
What size those wings are.
And I was actually telling Church and Talent, my friend AJ, like just the same, like using while standing 1-4 with Devil Jin is such a better option sometimes, right? Like you use, oh my God, that was
He's
sick.
dead.
No,
Wait.
not. Oh
Yeah,
yes, he is.
Wait, is he dead though? Look at the damage. 60% Lily combos. Damn, girl. Get out of here.
One here in the grand finals.
So that's another thing, right? Like,
This is gonna be a
while
long
standing
set.
1-4 is, I will give kudos that he's one of the first and few Devil Gens I see use that move to get the knockdown, keep pressure, keep OG, whatever the case may be. And I wonder why, because it's such a good move. I was telling AJ, you know AJ, I was like, bro, you need to start using while standing 1-4. Get that knockdown. It gives you another chance to kind of apply that pressure. Kudos is the reason that I told him that, because while standing 1-4 still gets you wall splat, you still get the Oki option after it. It's such a good move, and it's a new Tekken 7 move, if I'm not mistaken. So it
Yeah, it
definitely
was in
has
Tag
some-
2.
Zook stage. Nice and tight.
But yeah, while standing 1-4, I think that's his 13 frame punish from crouch.
Mm.
Right, so he's got like a tsunami kick while standing 4-4
Who would've thunk?
at 11, I think, right? So that's definitely a better punch to have in the middle
Game number
before you
two.
get to his while standing 2.
Here we go. Back into the matchup.
It's a good addition for Devil Jin there. But here we go,
Look at
game
that.
2.
And once again, wave dash into laser scraper, so good.
That was a nice hell sweep. I'm at your back.
I like it.
Yo,
That's a big win.
Look
That
at this
back dash-
damage! Oh my god! Kane said this character sucks, man. He's wrong.
oh man. You know what's really crazy if you think about it this way? Like, everyone's talking about Zafina, her movement is so good, it's broken, blah, 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 right? But then, why isn't Lily so good? Like, Zafina doesn't even have great punishers. She's got some of the worst.
I think it's because she has multiple stands too, right? And she can get combos out of some of those stances if she gets counter hit. Like Lily, she has to
Oh,
respect
yeah.
the right. She has to respect the range a little bit differently. But
Mhm.
I definitely get. I know what you mean. I mean, it's definitely one of those things where like Lily is like her sidestepping is really good, but still like to play at this level, man, like you got to be good. You got to be knee good.
Yep. And you can see he's constantly sidestepping left, right? Because that's where you got to go to avoid the hell sweeps and the electrics.
But her
Damn.
backdash sucks though, right? Her backdash is like kind of trash though, right?
I don't know. I don't think it's trash. It's definitely not great. It's definitely not Zafina good. 100% it's not Zafina good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Lily's too honest. She's got more risk, man. You got to Matterhorn that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like when I was talking about Lily earlier as being a character, the range was down 4-3. Matterhorn, Root Ball, Evil. These are all threats right now. That move too. These are moves that you look for. That's why Matterhorn works. I feel like you have to commit to not ducking in a lot of these situations, and then Lily will not get anything started unless she actually opens you up. Nice sidestep there on the laser scraper.
Yep. Yeah, man, these sidesteps have been fantastic, right? That's why I really want to get that list from Nee, man. I want to get a sidestep guide.
Tries to sidestep
All
on
the
the wall.
characters.
That's not good. Laser scraper, you can sidestep to the right at the end, but not against the wall. That's why it's not good, bro.
Look at he doesn't care. He's like, I know you're wave dashing my face, but I'm sidewalking left
Right?
repeatedly.
Look
Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Single jab. I'm out of here.
And look at that pressure. Her little snake dash pressure is another thing you have to look for that up close range. Once again, there's the root ball evil. And still not even prepared to like punish, right? Like not prepared to punish because that up close game of hers is pretty strong. You have to pay attention to what she's doing.
Yeah, and the thing is too, Kudos is trying to respond by sidewalking back, and Nee recognizes it and is catching him with homing attacks at the right time. And again, the down for 3 coming through there. Rage mode now. Game 2, 3 rounds to 1 for Nee with Lily again.
And like that little low poke right there off the wall. That like the thing is like I think Lily is a little too honest. But like once she gets, if she can successfully make you guess, she gets to open up her gameplay at least a little bit. Thing is, if you're fighting Lily, you're like, well, look, I just have to make sure not to get hit by these things, right? You're looking for that, and spacing her out is another thing too, which goes into the meta of the gameplay. But I feel like that's the power of Nee at this point. This entire year, he has been switching around characters, and being able to exploit those small things you might not be prepared for is how you make that character shine even more so. So even though she might not be the best character in the world, and I'm sure my boy Kane would argue us up and down about it, thing is she definitely has tools that you need to play in like at 100%. I feel like in some instances, or a lot higher than most if you want to be successful with her.
Yeah, and I saw someone in chat mentioning that Lily's also weak to sidestep. Like, so if people are sidestepping against her, it's actually very bad for her. But you can see Nee is handling that very well, right? Like, Kudons is trying to step, and Nee is like keeping him in check with it. So it's not like impossible, but it's something you have to take into consideration when using any character.
Yeah, long set. You want the real
Wow, he
long set.
sidestepped left that time. That means he anticipated him not doing the last part of laser scraper.
Oh yeah, the old players are all about that. The more more they play, the more they learn.
I wonder if Lily can step in either direction.
She definitely teaches
Bro, see, oh my God, what did he
You know
just
what I'm
step?
He said, I don't know, man. He steps whatever he wants. He's like, Lily will go left. She will avoid everything.
Right.
Don't you worry.
Goes for the scraper again. Still continue to push here. That down three.
And these down threes are adding up, right? Like it's a little tiny focus, not doing a ton of damage, but you know you get 3 of them in a row. So you're like, wait a second, I'm eating a lot of damage here.
And there's those moves that I was talking about. We always talk about how Tekken like has a lot of moves, but like in this range, like Lily is the perfect example. Look at how far out of the move list he's actually went, and look how successful he's been. There's only a few moves he's been. Look at this, down 4-3 once again. He's only
that's a slow
using certain moves. That's exactly what I mean, right? You have all these small pokes where you have to. Wow, I can't believe he dunked that.
Yep. Damn, vertical hop kick. What was that even? Up 4, I think maybe. If I had to
That
guess.
was a lucky Chloe hop kick, bro.
I mean,
Vertical.
start off this round with the vertical hop kick.
Man, if I was Lily and I saw Lucky Chloe's hop kick, I'd be
I don't feel
pissed.
like he was real
I'm like, I was been in this game for like 10 years longer than you, girl, and you come to this hop kick?
And that's another thing I just thought about. Like Lily has 1+2. So it's not as good as Arc Blast, but it gives you a knockdown, and they have to take that, or else you're back in there. Like Lily, don't get me wrong, she's not like oh my god good, but she has the tools. Hop kick.
Wow.
Oh my god, it beat electric.
That was pretty good.
He was like, the thing is, in that situation, that was the reset already? 3 games? I was just going to say, like, that whole time in that situation, he would have done a sidestep left, right? But instead, he was like, watch this. Hop kick for no reason because I know you're going to wave dash in here for a mix-up. And no matter what you mix up, if you do a wave dash, you're ducking. So, nicely done there by Knee. 3-0. That was a very, very quick reset.
Man, like I said, like, you know, like I gotta say, I tell people all the time, I'm not like one to really trip off a tier list, you know what I'm saying? I always just try to look at the characters more than anything. And it's part of the reason I try to talk about them like that, because I want people to be able to see, like, it's not like completely useless. But like, if you look at like the way that Nee is using Lily, like the way he's using all the advantageous things she has, he's sidestepping a lot, using those pokes to, you know, kind of throw off the security of cooldowns in a lot of these situations. But this is the reset. We're going back in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is so cool.
This is really cool. Demon Hoof.
Demon Hoof, I forgot about it.
Laser Scraper. And once again, oh man. Double DOS boot. 2 boots. Look at that, dude. And now, like,
double step was that 1 step to avoid both.
Dude, I think he double stepped. And that's even more so because cooldowns is wave dashing and then doing Laser Scraper. Down 4-1.
There you go. All right. Kudan's got this now. He's adapting.
Okay.
Lily's hair looks kind of weird in this game. Yeah, I mean, the way it's moving around, right? It looks a little unnatural. I'll agree with that. It's moving around like it was... Oh, never mind.
Oh my god. Once again, checking for the ducks. So I always talk about conditioning with Mishimas and stuff. Same things for Lily, right? Like you can see like the down 4-1s. What is that? The down back 4s, I think it is. The quick low she has.
I think it's down 3.
Down 3.
Ooh, the like what steps forward and low kicks. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good range punish right there. Pushes her forward. Tries to go for the hop kick. Nice flash.
Yeah, he tried it off the step, right? So that's something he has been doing. Every time he's gotten these steps, he hasn't gotten a launcher. He's just been taking a little bit of damage, or getting a little bit of damage. But that time he actually went for the hop kick. It was too low, or too late, I should say. Wow!
Remember what we said, right? So like once you see a wave dash up close, it's literally a guess, right? So you have to commit to something. If that commit is nothing, then go. But Nee committed to hop kick, right? So that stopped the second wave dash. Double Fruit of Evil. Oh, you going to jail 3 times. Repeat offender, bro.
Damn, dude. And he's going to flip on him?
Everything is working out for Nee right now. We're looking at it perfect.
No perfect, Rip.
Laser Scraper once again.
Max range.
Man, old Rip didn't know what he was talking about. Let me stop.
Dude, jab again. He's just a 1-2 on his, like, you're going to hit some buttons again. Here's the end. Boom, 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 boom.
Going so fast.
Yeah, it's like a speed run.
But maybe that's, I mean, like, I think that's part of the meta, right? You don't not want to play Kudan speed. You have to take him out of his element if you actually want to have a chance. And look at that. He's just standing there and then doing quick side steps.
Kudan didn't even hit a button. It's like, I know you're going to step, so I'm just going to wave dash and make you step, and then see what you do. And they both did nothing. I was like, that's hype. It's so stupid.
Look at the walk. Oh, my God.
Lily, baby. Lily. What the hell's her last name?
I have no
Rochefort.
Rochester sauce, is that it?
Small, wait, look.
Lily Rochester sauce, that's her name. Got it.
Rochefort.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take a huge risk. He doesn't want to get.
I want to say
most
Boskanovich.
compact moves
17
that he has.
seconds.
Yeah,
I
he's
just feel
hiding
like
ball.
he doesn't want to get hit by a hop kick again. Really.
Cancel
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
I can walk two. 1-1-2.
Or 1-2-2. I'm sorry.
I don't know who's
Markman
got-
correct me,
Big
thanks.
low parry from knee.
It's over.
And
No,
even
it
if
ain't.
it doesn't kill here, it's gonna be able to time him out.
Time.
Great try. Aw.
First match in
Neil was just gonna
he
hold
is
back.
in the lead.
Oh
He is
man.
up 1-0 right now in grand
1-0 after we said 4 games straight, all with Lily here. You know, it's actually kind of crazy if you think about it. Like in this, when we started this, right, this top 8, winner side, he lost. He won 1 game Lily, then he lost. He switched to Katarina.
finals. Like, what
He
if
makes it all the way back to
Kudos
Kudos. Like, I'm running to Lily again.
I told you this.
It's like I didn't want to stick to it before, but let's stick to it this time. I wonder if Chanel was there and told him to do that.
Not in my DMs, your DMs.
You know, Chanel always in Knee's ear, man. It must be godlike to have, you know, somebody on the King's court to be like, hey, what should I do here? Got it. Thanks, Chanel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what am I good with again? Lily? That's the one.
Oh, you're right, Lily. Thanks, Chanel.
hmm
Here we go.
Hey, Chanel streaming Ghost of Tsushima?
The unexpected here in this tournament.
Are you serious?
Not right this second. I'm just I meant in general.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he should. That would be cool. He's got the look.
There on the hell sweep now, going the other way.
Hey,
You
hey.
got the look for Ghost of Tsushima?
Hell yeah!
I've definitely seen him put his hair in the top knot, so you're right. Hey, now my hair is long enough. I'm definitely putting my hair in the top knot while I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm gonna go get one of Oliver's swords. I'm just gonna be in here with the katanas on my
You're
back.
definitely
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
cut something on accident, dude. I am nowhere near you when you have a sword in your hand.
And he's been landing a lot of those hits, and he's getting big blocks when he needs them.
No way.
Yeah, a lot of the hell sweeps have worked out for Kudans early in the set. Now Kudans feeling comfortable with it, and now he's like, all right, now I'm gonna
What are we
start
doing
blocking.
here? Jab?
Oh,
Oh, he went for
the
up
jab.
4-4.
Hell sweeps earlier.
Yeah, and you know, that time, up 4-4 is another move you can still sidestep.
Mad scientist the whole time. He was
Yeah.
But man, look at this. The pressure at the wall here. Jabs again, stuffs the up 4-4.
Lily's jab is actually pretty good. It has a lot of range.
There's the punish, flash push combo.
It's interesting too, because he's using both jabs. He's not just using a single jab a lot of the time, right? Like
He's
his
using
first
one.
set, he was using one.
Again.
And Kudans really fished with his up 4-4s. What? That was weird. I don't know about that. Neil's feeling himself. He's like, I'm gonna make an exclamation right here.
Thank you, I'm the black guy. I appreciate that. I appreciate you trusting me with a sword. Unlike Rip.
What? Well, let me say it too then. Thank you, I'm the black guy.
Down forward one of the jab pressure. It's been like the majority of Knee's offense actually. And now
Oh.
trying to step out of there.
Wow.
Off the wall, reset.
Catty corner combos.
Go root of people, back to mid. No.
Man, that was rough. And look at that. He has a
Oh.
huge lead. Oh,
Demon
has an
hoof.
opportunity here. Back four, yes. What kind of mix-up are we going to see? Goes to the mid.
Oh!
Oh, he squeaks that.
Oh!
He gets the force first as well.
Rushing him.
I knew you were gonna say, oh, there's the mid mix up.
And
And see,
that's
he
gonna
needed
close
to
it
do
out.
that
He's gonna be
earlier,
two
right? Like he
rounds
went
to
through an
one,
entire
but
set and a half
what
of
a
just
comeback.
doing these high lows. He went through an entire top 8 of just doing high lows. Finally, the mid comes out and it pays
I
off.
was gonna throw it.
And you see what that, like the difference in that round was he literally just waited. He did wait. And that just made me back up a little more, go for smaller punishes. Luca, that's hilarious.
No walls. Bottom of the stage. Caught him out of the air.
I like
Oh,
the
man,
cool
it's a good
crowd
combo.
three.
I thought he was looking. I thought he was.
Ooh, steps.
Sidewalks once again.
He's gonna cut us off.
See, that's a down 3, right? And that's from so far away.
Okay, here we go.
And it moves her forward. And this is, and look, and now you see Kudan starting to duck up close. Now you can start using it with people, right? You can start using that down 4-3 because now they're looking for it. Look, there it is. Like I said, you can tell. Like once again, just right back to what I was saying, man. A lot. Kirk said, "Oh, he didn't hit anything. That was a sidestep too." Launch.
Got him.
Okay, that was interesting.
Man.
That was very interesting to see. He was going
It's
for a
very
hard
much
read
one of
there,
those
but
things
this
where
final round, and
you
this is
can
gonna
play
be
Lily,
such
but
a
you have to
big one because
condition that
if Lily
player.
takes
You
the
have to
ball
be able to
0,
condition.
and that will put
And
Kudan
these
back
move
very
lists
fast.
are huge, but it's literally like we've only seen like 8 to 9 moves from Lily this entire time.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Those jabs again, they're working.
Down 4. I like that. Hit somebody with a down 4 while playing Tekken makes them. For me, I feel like it makes them just stand there, right? They stop trying to sidestep. That's why you see me also using the full crouch down 3s.
Oh, no whip punish there?
Yeah.
Big slow tracking move right there
Now
for
he
me.
remembered I got one of those.
Ruda beat.
Oop.
Look at
Down
that.
3 follow up and the low parry.
That's what I mean about the conditioning. So look, let's just say you like, you know what? I know what you're going for, but I'm not going to duck. You're going to go for another low. I'm going to hit you with the low parry once again. This dude,
Yeah,
man.
Kudon did the double head tilt, one side and the other. He's like, oh, this way? I don't know what to do. This way? Nope, still don't know what to do. As you know, Steve in the chat said that he wants to go back and watch the Kudon's run back for this, at the TWT finals, I think it was. And I would love to watch that too. That would be cool to do later. Whenever we do more of these throwbacks again, because just to see the adjustments made, because he's getting smoked here, right? Is it 5 straight at this point?
I think I could be wrong.
I think it's resetting and it's already 2-0.
Somebody said in the chat, they said trading with down 3, then down 4-3 for days.
Right.
Exactly, and that's part of it. Go ahead, Rip. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say like that makes sense, right? And it's speed wise for the moves, it seems kind of similar. But at like lower levels of the game, when players try to do that, it's easy to sidewalk the down 4-3, right? But the way Knee's using it with his constant sidewalking, it's always unpredictable. Kudon never knows what's coming.
Look, and what did I say? 1+2. It's not like Arc Blast, but it gives you the knockdown. You have to be aware.
It's almost like Nina Blonde Bomb or something, but faster.
Bro, look at these sidewalks.
Best record against him probably this year.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
Big slow tracking move, down 4-3, double down 4-3,
Oh
repeat
my
offender.
God.
Oh, caught him second hit.
Wow, strange track, baby. I know you sidestepped early, but that leg's coming back.
Oh, look at these
Oh my
setups.
God. Oh my gosh. And you don't see Tekken play like this. Like I'm used to seeing JDCR playing like quick sidestep down 4-1, respect me. You don't see too much now. Sidestep, jab, sidestep, long. Like you're not seeing that so much anymore because people are so worried about it. No break on the 1+2.
And the follow up, yeah, that was a mix up there. Stay on the ground, eat the down 3, you roll away. I forgot the up. She's got like a standing 3, I think it is.
I didn't even see it. Otherwise, I probably.
Yeah, it was after the throw. There's just Oki. It's an Oki mix up situation, but Knee got the round with the right choice there with the down 3.
Man, he is constantly sidestepping left and not sidestep right, even against Laser Scraper. I wonder why that is. Maybe he's just committing.
I think it probably just works.
No.
Oh,
No. No.
Bro.
I was like, why are you doing that? Like, I didn't understand. I was like, there's no way that this. All right,
It's gonna
Kudon.
work.
Hit anyways, but man, Kudon's
There's the hell sweep. All right.
Wall.
Get the wall.
Now what? Tech,
To the
Demon
Bunny
Paw.
instantaneously. Boom.
Nicely done. All right, finally. Up 4-4 works out. And the nice thing about that, the wall was there, so he couldn't go left anymore.
Somebody said East Pakistan players playing in this tournament. Oh my God, no man, this is Tokyo Tekken Masters 2018.
2018. Pakistan didn't exist yet. Like,
Not in the world of Tekken yet. Not in the tournaments.
you know what I mean by that. Like, clearly they existed in Pakistan, but in the TWT scene, they didn't exist yet.
He might have figured it out.
I don't know, man.
Bro, that
I don't
scene,
know, but he's
that
feeling
I said
much
that
better
scene,
now, obviously.
that him walking around, getting completely around the power crutch, and then one play. Oh, that was godlike.
Yeah, I mean this is like super technical, high level side
Yeah.
Tekken right here.
And we definitely look. It's not many players that do it at this pace anymore, right? We're used to seeing really fast players, right? Like I see like the Philippine players, like I look at them and I'm like, dude, they're playing at like turbo speed, right? But like even in this sense of playing like high level, really fast, up close, 1, 2, 3, lets it rip. Man, that's the third time he's used that string the entire set, and the second time it hit, the first time it was blocked. Oh my God.
Yo, it's tournament point. Tournament point to make it 6-0. Vertical hop kick to start it off.
Follow up. He's gonna get the wall.
Wall carry is gonna be easy. Bah.
Nice to cancel. Oh, he's gonna
Nice down 3.
Oh, yeah, this is
Oh,
really,
what an
really
interrupt.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Perfect to close it
Not
out.
the perfect. Not the perfect. Oh my God.
Perfect. The sweep. 3-0, 3-0, 6-0 grand final for Knee. Ended with the perfect with Lily. If Knee meets Kudon in the finals, you know he's gonna beat his ass.
You already know he gonna
6-0'd him
beat
here.
his ass.
There's no way Kudon can beat Knee now.
No
Not
way.
in this matchup. No way.
No way, no how. No
I saw that Tokyo match, and this is already after Evo. The finals are coming up in a couple months. There's no way Kudon will be able to adapt in time. After this kind of a beating, impossible.
Nah, man, the Lily, bro. The Lily? The
With
Wood
Lily?
Come on, man. The lucky Chloe hop kicks? Come on, man. The privileged side steps? Come on, man.
hot streak.
Dude, that's this set is it's so crazy when you think about the history of this year, right? 2018. And like, especially when you look at this event, right? Because Rangchu is in this top 8.
Poland was where he got the
He
first
barely makes like top 5 or top 7 or something.
Barely. I like what you did there. That was good. That was
Yeah.
smooth.
And then, you know, he comes out to the finals. He's in the top 3. In the winners final of that tournament, we get this match, Knee and Kudons, in I believe it's this exact character matchup even, Lily and Deviljin, and Kudons gets the run back on him there, right? And what happens after that? Knee goes to loser bracket. He's got to fight Rangchu. Kudons goes outside to smoke. He's like, all right, I just got to prepare to beat Knee again, right? Meanwhile, Rangchu eliminates Knee from the tournament. Kudons comes back and he's like,
Come on, man.
All
You're
right, I'm ready
spoiling
to beat
future
me again.
episodes. You're spoiling future
I'm
episodes.
just
okay?
saying, man.
You gotta calm
That's
down.
what happens, dude.
That's a TWT throwback that we should definitely be going over. But no, like, you're 100% right. Like, we always talk about this, man. We talk about, like, the player versus player battle and people traveling in this entire time, right? But, like, going back and looking at these matches puts so much more perspective on it, right? Like, I have such, like, a more understanding. I'm like, man, this makes it so much more clear why these players, like, went towards these later matchups a way that they did because they were aware of these matchups. They were paying attention in the Tokyo Tekken Masters and all these other events before they got to the Tekken World Tour Finals. Bro.
What did I do?
Oh, man. Yeah, you got fired? What happened?
I don't know what I did, bro. You know me. I got bananas on stage and everything. Like,
We'll talk to Rip.
I'm surprised I'm still here. Oh,
Man, but no, that's definitely true though. Like watching different players, different characters being played at a high level, especially with different players, is a completely different ball game. At this time, a lot of people still aren't playing Deviljin, and for damn sure nobody ain't playing Lily. You know, Kane's already gone. He's already on his way to shaving his head and becoming a Hayachi man.
He's a Hayachi player.
So the fact that like we have Knee here, like showing this character being played like this, like.
No one expected it either.
Nobody expected it, man. And like I feel like I really like having the opportunity to kind of explain like character gameplay, right? Like specific character gameplay, especially a character like Lily. Because I feel like we have these conversations all the time about like how characters are supposed to be played, what they can and can't do. And watch somebody like Knee come out and like play like, well, this character actually has a godlike sidestep. Like, no, man, I play Lily. Your sidestep isn't that good. Like, man, this dude literally just walked 100% around a power crush, a laser scraper, electric. Like, how do you say that? Like, how do you?
She's still sidewalking to this day.
Right, she's still side. I don't even know who she is. She successfully 3D walked herself into the foreground, into her mansion, out of the game with nobody playing her knowing.
What the hell? That's not Rip.
Right, that's definitely not Rip.
Michael Murray. Man, this was definitely back at the Bandai Namco offices, I believe, for that year. But man, that was a good one, dude. That was so high level. The entire tournament was stacked. You know, I remember I was there. I entered the tournament. I did not make it out of pools. It was way too difficult. Kane was there. I don't think he made it out of pools either. It was just one of those tournaments where
He's playing Hayachi. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Back then, he was definitely playing Lily. Mike's, by the way, Steve.
Oh, snap. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay, anyways. But no, regardless, I say this every time I come back from doing the Tekken TWT throwback. These are really, really fun. The fact that we get to see these games being played, especially in an outdated patch, which is kind of new to Tekken players, especially if you've been playing for a while, very much adds perspective. In all honesty, I actually learn more about the characters when I go back and watch these because even if I don't play the character, the application of some of the moves being used in earlier seasons, earlier updates, they all can come full circle. And even though I don't play with those characters, it still helps me understand in a way to where I can commentate at a higher level and understand like some of these players' history, some of these players, like some of the factoids that come with it. Like I just think it's really cool. So shout out to Bandai Namco for making these TWT throwbacks happen. I really like the interaction. It's definitely different because on top of that, we get to interact with the chat a little bit. So that that hashtag TWT throwback is very, very much important. It's one of the reasons I like to look at the chat. But Rip, you got anything before we get these people out of here, man?
Yeah, no, I mean, I know that a lot of people are waiting for announcements and everything, so I just want to let everyone know, if you've been following Michael Murray and Harada on Twitter, Harada's made a couple of tweets lately. He put out some pictures where people are speculating about what that's going to be about. He's talked about the rollback netcode and how they want to, improve that. Obviously, there's no announcement yet, but when it happens, we'll all know about it at the same time, and that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching.
All right, guys, that will be that. This has been Tokyo Tekken Masters 2018. You're watching at Tekken. This is on Twitch, and this has been a TWT Throwback. Until next time, we'll see you guys with some good ass tech. Peace.
Boom.
バンダイナムコ